everyone, welcome. Or like Rob Dyke once said, hello bitches and bastards.
It's not very nice. It's not how you talk to friends and cool people.
Well, that's how Rob Dyke said it, and I found it very, very funny. Well, bitches and bastards. Also, hi, thank you so much for joining. No one in the chat. Cool.
So, what are we celebrating today exactly? What's the special occasion?
Well, for me, it's not really a special occasion. It's just been a while since I streamed. And, oh, yeah, now there's people in the chat. And it's also the celebratory stream for Synth, because he reached 100 subs a while back, but his internet sucks majorly, so he can't stream on his own computer, so I'm gonna host his stream basically. And also it's just to have some fun as streams are supposed to be usually. Germany, my accent is Swiss, so basically it's a mix of French and Italian mostly. I also have a bit of German influence, but yeah, I spent the first years of my life speaking French and then Italian. So that's what you're listening to. Ah, wait, I can't hear anything. We have the burping machine here.
Hi.
Hi,
I suck.
Sauce. Hi, Stoneheart Suga. Hi, everyone in the chat. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't plan a stream. You just don't know what the fuck you're going to say. That's why I invited guests.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, maybe more could join. Some haven't answered, some are on vacations, but well, I mean, it's not like we have no one. We have fucking Papa Swamp.
Oh, me? No.
Oh, so the burp machine.
Y'all need some parenting done? Y'all need some dad being done in here? Y'all been bad? Y'all take y'all down to the
Synth, can you stop burping for a couple of seconds?
You telling me to stop burping is like telling a dog to stop barking.
I mean, they do though.
It's not gonna work.
But
yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
I'm not an obedient dog. That's the difference.
You're a bad alien, man.
We once had a dog named Rex, and he would bark. My father would tell him, "Shut the fuck up," and he would continue barking. And in this case, I am Rex. Like, I continue barking. People telling me to shut the fuck up, but I can't help it. I must do what I do. I'm a dog. I'm Rex. In this moment, I am Rex. I am the dog. The dog.
Well, Rex was very obedient, so when they told him to stop barking, he would do so.
No, Rex wasn't obedient. I just told you he would continue barking.
Oh, then I didn't catch that because I was reading the chat.
Of course you did.
I was reading the fucking chat.
Fish.
Kitten in the house. And also, Holy Creep Sauce is saying, take the fizzy shit off that alien.
Take the fizzy shit off the alien? What fizzy shit? What fizzy shit?
Probably the one that makes you burp. I don't
Oh,
know. I'm
so
just
my
I'm
beer.
just reading the comments. I don't know.
Well,
innocent bystander.
I
Yes.
have good news. I'm gonna open this one up in front next to the mic. I hope
Awesome.
you could hear that. That was a satisfying sound. It was a bottle cap falling to the ground. I don't know if you could hear that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna enjoy.
Okay. Hello, Brooklyn. Hi, sweetie. You're always so nice. I'm glad to see you here.
Yes, creep sauce. Burp juice. This is burp juice. I have 2 types of different burp juices around here. First one is the one that Gothic also uses. It's called beer. It's really effective and something that Europeans like, and some Americans as well.
Especially
And
Swiss
the
people
second
and
one-
German people.
Yes, Swiss people and German people. Exactly those. I wonder why Swiss and German people thought, like, why did you have to bring those 2 up? I don't know.
Anyway,
And the second one is Mix, but that's like more of a European thing. I don't know if you are familiar with it. Probably not. I could link. Well, I don't know. Can you link images in the chat? I don't think that's possible. Is it?
no. I
Oh,
think
okay.
I can do it, but
I'll just type it down if
Anyway,
you're curious about looking it up. What it's like. It's like Coke
anyway,
mixed with orange.
Okay, if you're done with the drinks, Gemini asked,
Yep.
how did you guys get into creepypastas? Who wants to go first?
Ladies first, go.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, nothing fancy. Simply, I discovered the community. Of course, at first, the famous quote-unquote people like Mr. Nightmare, Bibasta, Lazy Masquerade, Corpse Husband, and so and so. And I really liked that. And I thought, oh, too bad I'm not American, because otherwise I could give it a shot as well. But yeah, no one will like my voice because English is not my first language. Maybe people can't even understand me. So, well, who cares? I'm just gonna start a channel just to play narrator, basically, thinking no one is ever gonna give a shit, or if they do, it's just gonna be to tell me to shut the fuck up because you suck at it. So instead, people told me, oh wow, what a fantastic accent, and so on. And I was beyond surprised. And I mean, I like it so much, and people liked it, so I just kept on doing. I actually took like a 7-month pause because I wasn't really feeling it for a while, and then I got inspired again, and I picked it up again in September of last year, and I've been at it ever since. And so that's it for me. And also, hi Pink Spooky, hi Amina. I hope I'm saying that right. Amina. And if I missed someone else in the chat, sorry. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. And gentlemen, how did you got into narrating?
I don't know. I don't really do creepypastas per se, but nobody inspired me to make my channel. I'm actually a lot different than most channels. I'm not a fan of channels, actually. Like I didn't start off being a fan of Corpse Husband, basically. Like I didn't, like he didn't make me want to start my channel. B-Bus and none of them made me want to start my channel. I started my channel because I wanted to start my channel. And I like storytelling, and I'm a broadcaster myself because I was doing podcast and radio broadcasting before this. So this is stuff that I just like to do and wanted to try out, and luckily it worked out. But yeah, there was nothing, I guess, per se that inspired me to want to do it. I just tried it one day, and here we are.
That's cool. That's very cool. I didn't even know that narrating was a thing until I discovered those channels.
Oh yeah, I don't really know how I found this community, honestly. It was like a couple years ago, and I just stumbled upon a video. It might have been Mr. Creepypasta or Crease McPasta, somebody like that. And I thought it was cool. I wasn't like into it, but I thought it was all right. It was like, I think it was like when Jeff the Killer was still like, popular and a cool thing. And
Oh yeah.
it was like a long time ago. And I thought it was all right. I liked the style of it, but like to me, I was just like, I can't really listen to it. It's kind of, it's like sitting there listening to somebody talk while you play games or something. To me, I'd rather listen to, some music to get me into it or something. But, to each his own. Then eventually I don't know, I ended up on a Let's Read video when he had like 100 subs somehow under the name of Death Brings Pasta. I wasn't even a narrator at the time, but somehow I got on his video. And then like a year later, he's like this big freaking channel. And then like I think it was like the end of November of last year, I decided, I was bored with the podcast and stuff and wanted to still do the Dogman stuff and whatnot, but I wanted to do it in a different sense. So I just started narrating the stories instead of interviewing people. And like I said, here we are.
Well, I'm very glad you did, because I fucking love your channel, of course.
Oh shit, something fell. I don't know what fell. Oh,
also, hi Fear Crawler in the chat. And Synth, your turn.
We lost the alien.
Synth?
I started drinking beer again the second I started narrating. There's my story. Now, next question. Do we have another story? No, story.
Come on, now answer fucking seriously.
What am I supposed to answer? I just give you an answer.
That's a great answer, though. He happened to be drunk. He happened to find a microphone. He happened to make some noises into the microphone, and somebody watched.
Actually, there's kind of a bit more to it. I also used the microphone to pick up my vomiting. And this vomiting, it came out in a way that people kind of thought that I was actually narrating something. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just upload this and put it up on YouTube. And then people slowly started tuning in. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just start vomiting more, because apparently people like that. So every time you hear me talk on the video, it's actually not me narrating something or whatever you cool kids call it. It's just me vomiting.
Oh, God. You can't be serious for the life of you, can you?
I'm serious.
Okay. So, Fear Crawler has a question. Go on,
Yes.
Fear Crawler. Yeah, he just said, I have a question. I'm still waiting on the question. Oh, okay. Also, Gemini said he writes paranormal stories.
Oh, I need to read Fear Crawler's question myself. Do you think it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm Flopjaw Space with the tuning fork does a wrong blink on Harry Carry Rock? I hate scissors. 61. Get that fucking Metal Gear Solid reference out of here, boy. Okay, I'm done. I'll shut the fuck up now.
Okay, I have no idea what any of those words mean, but I guess it's something between the two of you, so I'm not gonna question it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll shut the fuck up.
I'm not. I'm used to random shit happening around me, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh no, what'd I miss? I had to go yell at my neighbors to shut the fuck up.
Oh, you didn't miss anything much.
I had to go out there, take off my shirt, get my dad bod hanging out and be like, hey, shut that damn weird shit off, boy. Start fighting them and shit. You gotta get country back here. Like, there's some scary people back here. Like, have you ever seen that movie Wrong Turn? Exactly where I live. But swampy.
I have, but I've watched so many movies that I don't remember which ones I've actually watched, which one I've forgotten. But yeah, go ahead.
Like backwoods not hippies. My bad. I don't know why I keep saying hippies. Like backwoods, like kind of like incest. Crazy, fucked up looking things that like kill a bunch of people in the woods. It's probably a couple movies like that actually. Now that I say that. It's not a great description.
Yeah.
But, some people in the chat know what Wrong Turn is, I'm sure. It's on Netflix and stuff, so
yeah, but I'm familiar with the title. I just I don't know if I've actually watched it or not, and if I'm mixing it in my mind or what, or if I've never actually watched it, but I definitely know the title. I've seen it. I've seen the
I don't think I've
title.
ever actually watched one either, to be honest. I've watched like bits and
Okay.
pieces. I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through. Like they're pretty bad movies. There's like 6 of them. So I was just like, they get consistently worse because like after like the first 2, nothing makes sense anymore because like all the dudes that all the like the hillbillies they kill like all come to life in all the other movies again. So it's like, what the fuck? They're all alive still, but they died in the last movie. Then like the effects get progressively worse because the budget's going from like big studio down to indie film to smaller indie film to smaller indie film. So like as you get to like film 6, like the guy that looked like a real like crazy incest hillbilly now looks like a dude wearing a really bad mask. So
Nice.
it's just, you're not missing it. It's like the
Well,
Hills Have Eyes
still-
shit.
Yeah, still something.
Okay, we
gonna
have
to
a
watch,
question for me,
rewatch.
which I would
Oh.
like to answer from Fear Crawler. What's
Yes.
next for I can't talk. What's next for Synthetic Alien? Live readings, real UFO footage, 4 new videos a week. I'll go with each one and I'll answer each one. Live readings, I would love to do live readings. As a matter of a fun fact, there's just 2 problems. The first one would be gathering the audience because I just have 116 subs, so can be a bit of a pain in the ass. I would have to always rely on other people to actually gather some folks in there, you know. It could be possible. I would love to do that, so that I'll definitely keep this in mind. I didn't have this one in mind before, so that's something I will consider at some point in the future. Real UFO footage,
I already got that, boy. I saw you. I caught you. Exposed.
yes.
I'm
Yes,
posting
as
on Twitter right
always.
now. Exposed.
No,
his alien-
don't. It contains nudes. Don't. Anyway,
Exactly. That's what
real
I'm here
UFO
for.
footage. Yeah, I would actually. That's a good idea that I didn't think about. I have you know, the real, well, allegedly real alien encounters on my channel, and most received quite alright. So real UFO footage could be something to consider at some point. Maybe like a little countdown or something. Like, you know, maybe 5 or 10 allegedly real UFO footage kept on camera, something like that. You know, maybe like that. A countdown of UFO footage, and maybe I could analyze it and give my own juice to it, so to say. What speaks for the fact that it could be real, what speaks for the fact that it's, you know, BS, and, you know, just give the points there and analyze it in general like that. So that's also something that could definitely be something I could do. And as for the 4 new videos a week,
Mhm.
could be possible. It's just that I'm having a bit of a trouble just even getting one video. Well, not right now, but as of lately, I had been a bit of a trouble just even getting one video out in a week because the SCP videos, which are my primary element in the channel, so to say, they take a lot of work. You know, they take adding the subtitles in there, which, you know, is easy. You can do that in like 5 minutes, no problem. But then also finding together the footage, and, you know, footage isn't always stock footage that I use. In fact, I use a lot of footage that I make on my own, like that I actually film, you know, like with people and stuff. Like easily 80% or 90% even of what you see in SCP-105 is footage that I took on my own. It's that the chick that you actually see is a real life friend of mine. And I just asked her if she would be interested in helping me out. And she was like, yeah, sure, what the hell not then. So we did that. That's a fun fact. And, you know, I just do the same with other videos. There's some that use a lot of stock footage instead of, you know, self-made footage, like that one Spider SCP that I have up on my channel. That one is more consistent of stock footage. I don't think it has any footage in there that I made myself. And the mixture of that, a good example on that is well, kind of a mixture, is the Living Gun video, which I created footage on my own, like, you know, that gun that you would see. I actually got myself a real thing like that. No, not a real gun, but, you know, an airsoft gun, and use that for stock footage purposes. And the rest, I would just use stock images there for anything, like, you know, a house that would be described. I used the stock for the image of a house. And Yeah, I plan on doing the same with this so-called, well, a lot of narrators like Gothic as of lately do this type
Mm-hmm.
of series with their videos. Like as of
Yeah.
the newest series trend that she has going is this cold story. If you haven't checked out the first part, I suggest you do so after the stream. It's interesting. All as the voices that she currently does, which she also has 3 parts out. No, 4 parts. You got 4 parts out, right? No, by now, I think, or 3 parts. I don't know, but anyway, just about that. I want to do something like that in SCP style. So basically, taking on a bigger SCP and releasing it in parts, so to say, and possibly maybe even putting it all together as a whole. Because if I were to take on one of those long SCPs and try to do it as a whole at one shot, it would take me weeks to do that. And I want to be regular with the content. You know, as Phil Crawler said, 40 videos a week. If I were to do that, then it would be a bit tricky. So I would have to cut something like that in, you know, parts, and then it would be like serious, so to speak, a little, I guess you would say serious, yeah. And SCP videos take a lot of work, so that would probably even just be one video a week, maybe just one every 2 weeks, depending on what other projects I plan. I was also planning on doing, which I will be coming up soon, very soon, a series, I guess you could say series, video series called Buried Conspiracies. It's basically taking on, you know, actual real life events that happened and actual conspiracies, and basically gives them a little bit of a mix, of a tune, so to say. It contributes to a possible new conspiracy, which is fictional. It's fictional, but it's based on these real life events and takes, you know, it creates a fictional theory, and that and Buried Conspiracies is basically a documentary of this fictional theory. The reason why I get started on that is because this first documentary that is actually going up is from another series that I had been doing on YouTube for, you know, years before, which is actually a so-called RG series, if you're familiar with those, which I was doing before I got started in this channel. And yeah, since I did like 2 documentaries for that series, I plan on getting those 2 up on my channel, just to see how the feedback on those is going to be, if people like them, how the view ratio is going to be like, if people are maybe like just not really commenting much on it and all that, just seeing how it's received and stuff. And if these 2 documentaries are well received, then I will continue this series. And if not, then who knows what else? Then I will be open to suggestions, like, you know, real UFO footage. That thing was a nice idea, or live readings, as I was saying before. That is also a very nice idea. So yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
that was
enough
quite
talking.
a long answer. Yeah,
Fuck up. You guys can talk now. Goodbye.
that was quite a long answer. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, about the fact that you don't have a lot of time as of right now to do more SCPs, while now you're also busy with apprenticeship and life and shit. But I mean, once you'll be done with that, you'll basically, maybe if you're lucky enough, be able to just focus on YouTube. And like we already agreed, I could help you with the audio
And vice versa.
streaming, etc. Yes, so that would save you a lot of time.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
hopefully you can manage to get more SCP stories out there, because they're really fascinating. Seriously. Yep.
Yeah, I like doing them a lot myself. They're very fun to do, and doing the stock footage. Being an aspiring filmmaker myself, it's a very nice mix between doing a narration and actually, you know, filming something, because I have the stock footage that, you know, I need to film appropriately, and then I, need to make it fitting to the SCP article, and then I also gotta, do my narration contribution. So also Fear Crawler said something else. Here's an
Yes.
idea: you do a collab video where someone gives the overview of a conspiracy with things like UFOs and such, and you offer your thoughts and insight and commentary on the events. Hold on, let me read this again because my brain didn't completely pick up on that. Do collab videos.
What brain?
Yeah, I know. I don't do brain, in case that's not known to anyone. But so basically, what you mean is that this person that I would be collabing with gives this overview of the conspiracy stuff, gives a brief summarization, like say the Roswell incident. That's a very cliche example. I know, cliche example, but just to take that, depicts and describes on what happened there, da. And then I offer my thoughts and insight and commentary on that. That is not a bad idea at all, because the collab works in a very effective way. The person that I will be collabing with can, just summarize that. And then the alien comes in and it's like, okay, boys and girls, so I'm going to be telling you what is good and what is less so good. Yeah, I will definitely keep this in mind. I mean, I'm actually going to paste this into a WordPad file that I have here, because it's a very nice idea. In fact, I might just also type your name under that, because I'll give you credit for that idea or something.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yes. Okay. Now I will once again shut up and leave you guys to the talk.
Well, I mean, I'm just reading the chat, and Kelly Alves, as always, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, says new sub. Already typed thank you and told her to subscribe to you as well, or at least check you out, because you are really underrated, in my opinion, because I like how your channel is so different, because you do mostly SCPs, because you use your own footage, because you have that particular accent. And I mean, I'm not just biased, but I'm not just biased. Oh, pronounced it right. Awesome. I'm probably a bit biased, but I mean, I've always thought that your channel is really, really cool, because it's not just another creepypasta reading channel like mine, boring old channel and stuff.
That is exactly why I didn't get started on narrating anything for years. I would say years. Technically just a year, but well, not just a year, but yeah, just a year. But truthfully, years, because it all started when I got more into the whole narrating aspects and stuff. And when was it? 2011, 2012. So I was still a little shit. Well, not a little shit, but I was younger, and I discovered various narrators, creepypasta narrators, such as Mr. Creepypasta, which I didn't listen to that much. The thing is, I basically got from him to other narrators that I discovered, and I would listen more to them, start listening more to them, because hey, there's variety. There's others that do this stuff too, which I did start doing. I got more into things, and then I got to know people, and well, not got to know. Yeah, I got to know people and would check out their stuff, and I would follow some people. I used to follow. Maybe you guys know about a humble little narrator. She doesn't do content anymore. She stopped a long while ago, but maybe some of you are familiar with her. She was peaking up like big time, because she was really close friends with Mr. Creepypasta, and she was really good in what she was doing. She was very talented in narrating. I don't know if she still has her videos up. I don't think she does, but yeah, that's something. One of the narrators I was listening to, then also the Creepy Dark. Yeah, I think that was him. And also some others that I can't think of right now. And I would just peek into those for the most part. Like, not properly listen to most of them. By most of them, I mean like 99%. Yeah, I'm kind of an asshole on that. And yeah, I just peeked on that and thought it was cool that it was, something that people like, that, you could narrate something and you could do your own twist on it. You could, do whatever you wanted with your own narration thing. But at the time, I didn't really think of anything. I was tempted to start doing it at some point, but and there is, I gotta think actually why I didn't really start doing it. I guess it was because I was below the null point of what the cool kids nowadays refer to as confidence. I just called it as sanity, which I still don't
Yeah.
have. That's a detail, and I barely had any there, so I didn't even think about doing anything. But I would see like friends and stuff getting started on it, and I actually know a particular friend that got started on the whole narrating aspect, and he got boosted by Mr. Creepypasta, and before I knew it, he was already at like 2K. But guess what he did at 2K? He got busy with college, and he had to quit apparently. So I
Oh,
wasn't
too
like
bad.
following him big time, but that I was actually looking at him just a few weeks ago, just out of curiosity, because I was looking through some older videos of mine, not my videos, but videos like liked videos and favorites, because I sometimes like doing that, and I saw him there somewhere, and I just decided to check out on him, and I just saw that. I don't know how long he quit, but anyway, to get back on topic, yeah, that I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Sorry, just a second. Carrie's in the house.
I saw her.
What?
Hello, Kerry.
Hello,
Okay,
Carrie,
now
baby
to let me
doll.
finish talking.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse you. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, I was doing. Yeah. I was doing mathematics in my head, and then I decided to hit myself with a sledgehammer. That wasn't related to anything I was saying, but yeah, I didn't pick up on anything. I didn't start anything, and the years passed by, and then 2015, 16, and all the whole deep web trend kind of became more up there, and the big ones started picking up on it, and they got popular, and I started tuning into them, and it was pretty cool because it was something different compared to the usual creepypastas that you would usually listen to, and that's what I did. I tuned into them, checked them out, and I also listened to some of their stuff with other people. By other people, I mean yeah, and that I don't know if it was even 2015 or 2016. I really, really, really don't know. It could easily be 2016, but I don't know. But it was around that time that I got to know about them. And yeah, then I was, of course, even more tempted to just get finally started on something. And I will, I asked kind of around, but I didn't just ask around, but I asked my at the time significant other if it was a good idea to do something, but they were just like, I don't know, I don't know, up to you, whatever. So that was basically a slap to the face, and I didn't do anything. So year passed, and then time went on, and before anything, I started getting some more ideas for what I could possibly do, and I just wanted something more original. I just didn't want to be someone else just there. That's the least thing I wanted, because I know that my voice isn't like the most significant one, nor does it have the most bone-chilling tones to it. So I wanted to think, what could I possibly do with myself? What is there that I can do with this garbage that I have? And then before I knew it, I was getting more into SCP stuff, and I got really fascinated by it. I knew about SCPs before, but wasn't that much into them, but then I got more and more into them and started getting really sucked into them, like into the universe. And then I started getting the ideas that what if these SCPs, there is some people that, you know, of course read them on YouTube, which is logical because they are after all, you know, stuff that you can read, but there isn't really much footage that you can see of them. So what if someone takes on these and includes some footage there that you can see for yourself, whether it's, you know, stock footage or self-made footage? And I was very adamant about the self-made footage aspect. The only problem would be, you know, that I don't really have many people to do stuff around here with that. I mean, I do have folks that's, you know, again, SCP-105 is the living proof for that, like quite literally. That is my friend that you see there.
Yes.
And yeah, and it's not going to be a problem either. I plan on doing more footage this weekend for more upcoming SCP material. So yeah, anyway, getting back to the thingy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna shut the fuck up soon. I'm sorry. I will soon. Yeah, so self-made footage, that was an inspirational thing. So I just decided to, okay, fuck it. I'll just get started on my own channel and then we'll just see more from there on out. And that's when I just did it. I created a channel and then kind of started doing stuff, which only took me fucking years. But yeah. And now I'm going to actually shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Well, no, it's just, I mean, if someone wants to ask something, or, I mean, yeah, you're kind of hogging the stream, but that's okay. I mean, it's your celebratory stream, so
Well,
yeah.
it's still your stream. So if you want me to leave, just say it and I'll do it.
No, of course I don't want you to leave.
Okay. I'll believe you in that one for once.
Oh, come on. You know that. Swampy is still there?
Yeah, I'm just listening while I reply to comments. So.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe.
I killed him.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I know my voice isn't the prettiest, but I didn't mean to do this to you. Okay.
I actually like your accent. I was actually your accent. You actually have the same voice and accent as my best friend's dad, and it's actually been like it's kind of been making me laugh a little bit. Cause I'm just thinking of my best friend's dad talk, and I'm just like,
what if I am your best friend's dad? Plot twist.
That would be super crazy. It would be like, "What's up, Dad?" It'd be so weird.
Hey, man. Nice to see you here again.
I was gonna ask you though, where are you from? Because my friend's dad's from Spain, and you sound a lot like him.
Ooh.
Oh, Spain. Haha, haha. I'm from Germany.
Ah, okay. I don't mean to offend you by comparing it to Spain.
No, don't worry. I only get offended when
when he's called a French, yes.
Well, that and when certain people think they know German people better because they have German heritage but don't live in a German country and barely have been out there themselves, and then call me, say something towards me in the sense of
don't even bring that up.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
People are dumb.
Okay.
It's the same. It's the same everywhere, I think, because like most of my family's from Finland, but I don't claim to know everything about Finland because I don't live there. So I don't know shit about Finland. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
Actually, in one of your videos, Swampy, in which I was featured in, I read in one of the comments that said something like, "The girl that is trying to fake a French accent is kind of annoying." Why would I be faking my accent? Like, I don't know, is a French accent so fucking cool that of course it's fake, because actual France doesn't exist. French people are mythical creatures, so there is no way that I actually talk like this. So of fucking course I'm faking it, because French people don't exist.
It's funny. Some people just say the stupidest shit in the comments. Like I don't I don't get negative comments often, but when I do, they're just the dumbest comments. I'm just like, what are you saying? Like, who are you? Like, how do you have two? Do you have two brain cells? Some of these comments are like ridiculous. I just laugh at them most of the time. Like I'll just leave them up usually. Like unless they're like super negative, I'll take them down. But like if it's like just somebody being like, "Oh, you're trying to fake an accent," I was like, "No, you sound stupid." Like I don't even think you sound French at all. I was like, your accent's a lot thicker than French to me. But
yeah, because it's a mix. French is just one of the languages in there, but yeah. But the fact that she's faking a French accent, yes, of course, because no one on earth actually has a French accent because France doesn't exist. So, of course, if someone has a French accent, or if that's what they perceive it as, it has to be fake because French people don't exist.
Yeah, everybody knows the French are actually Bigfoot. You know, they're actually Bigfoot. There's no such thing as France. They're just cryptids, man. There's aliens. You know, ask Alien. He knows. He'll tell you. There's like cousins from like across the universe or some shit.
Cousin Johnny. Oh, Fircrawler, of course, he likes my voice, and he's saying, "Oh man, I love Gothic's voice. It's hot."
Oh yeah, that's why I bring Gothic on, man. She get all the boys hot and bothered in the comments, you know.
Ooh. Yeah, I was just saying today I should do more NSFW stories because the ones I did were very well received. Because,
oh boy.
Well, one, I'm a female. Two, I have this accent that is perceived as sexy, foreign accent, European shit, whatever.
Some hostile stuff.
So yeah, I sound sexy, whatever I say, even if I say kebab with no tomatoes. That's super hot.
That was great. Tomatoes. Oh, I've never wanted to eat a tomato so much in my life. You should just do like ASMR or something, like a cooking show. It's just like cutting the tomatoes in the like 2.5-inch squares. I don't know how to cook. I don't know nothing about that stuff.
Oh hey, Mrs. Insomnia is in the chat. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, lady that I don't know, but hello, we know each other now. Virtual handshake.
Yeah, she's relatively new, but I like her style. And I like her accent. Oh, Fircrawler says, it's getting hot in here.
It's just because Fircrawler took off his shirt, man. You know, it gets...
Yeah, but I often say, like, it's getting hot in here, and Synth is always saying... Synth!
So get in the car and drive to New York City because they started selling a new type of hamburger bread in there.
That's not what you say. It's getting hot in here. It's
always what I say. It's always what I say, babe.
So take off all your clothes. That's what you say. Maybe
I'll have to do research into that. No, yeah, that's what I always say.
Yeah. What the fuck? Are you drunk already?
Far from it, but remember, I have the German genes in it.
Yeah, well, you're just a moron.
In my alien body.
You're just a moron.
And that too.
Yeah, I know.
But do you drink your beer warm?
You!
You're German.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why is that a stereotype in America that German drink?
Because all the German kids that came over in those foreign classes in high school would be like, no, you're drinking it cold? What a pussy. So it was like, okay, I guess all Germans drink.
Are you sure they're actually German and not like anti-German that are only there to make German people look bad? Because...
Damn it. A lot of... So everybody yells at Americans like, you know, we can't help it. You guys are leading us down a bad road here. You're like, okay, this is the thing. And then we find out it's not the thing. And then all of a sudden we're like, shit, we're in the bad part of the neighborhood in the country. We don't know the right thing.
I'm going to the shame corner. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
Rest in peace.
Oh, okay. So just to set things straight, German people love beer. Swiss people love beer. Like I see people at bars at like 9 a.m. having a beer. I can't do that shit. I only drink in the evening, but I sure make up for it because I drink like more than a truck driver, but only beer. And I only like it if it's super cold. Like the moment it's a bit warmer, I'm like, nope, fuck this shit. And my concept of warm beer is like not other people's concept of it, because like when Synth was here and I would be like, oh fuck, this beer is too warm, I'm gonna get a new one. And he was like, okay, let me taste it. And he took a sip of it and he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This isn't warm. This is still chill and good. I was like, nope, it's already too warm for me. Like it chill.
I feel it. I'm not a big beer drinker, so I'd rather do other things.
Oh, okay.
You're surrounded by beer drinkers here, so not welcome to the club.
Don't get dickheads in.
I'm more of like an
Why he doesn't
alcohol
drink
guy,
beer?
like liquor, I guess. Like if I'm gonna like drink, I want to get like fucked up as fast as possible. So I'll just like bring out the whiskey or something. Like I don't really like the taste of beer. That's my thing. It's like it makes my stomach feel weird. So I would rather, if I'm gonna get drunk, I'd rather just fucking take the punch to the face, I guess.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite, because I don't want to get drunk or not even dizzy or anything. I just like drink beer because I fucking love the taste of it, and I don't really like hard liquors. I used to, but I've been hungover so many fucking times that now just smelling tequila from a little bit further away, it makes me gag immediately because, oh god,
Just get your line.
I've been so fucking drunk that I'm like, how am I still alive? So yeah, now I really don't like hard liquors at all. I only like beer, and not because of the alcohol, just because of the taste. And it, yeah, I like the burps. It makes me do. Yeah. I'm classy as fuck. I know.
I like to drink.
That was
I like
me
to burp.
burping, by the way, in case anyone thinks that. It was actually gothic. Just to clarify, in case someone thinks I just.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
It's
Yes.
actually
What
what
I'm saying.
Alien trying to be the stand-up guy, be like, no, it was me, but really, it's just gothic.
I gave her a chance at burping too. She must prove
thank
herself after all.
you.
Oh, you're very
I have to prove myself. Yeah, right.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know it.
I don't know.
I'll think about that.
I have nothing to prove to you. You already love me, and you know it.
Oh,
And
that
everyone
no
knows
question,
it.
David.
Exactly.
No question about that.
I feel like the weird like middleman here. I feel like I'm just like mediating between these two. I'm just like, okay.
Well, you can serve us hot dogs. Actually, I don't like hot dogs. Can you go to the grocery store and buy us some?
No. By no means. I mean,
Like, who do you
Well,
what do you
he's
think
here,
this is,
so you
man?
can do it.
we were narrators way before we became a couple, so that's the main thing. We are narrators.
This
lovey shit.
This love stuff. I don't know about this. I don't know if I can be around this stuff, guys. This all this
love.
feelings and emotion.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll dial down the sweetie things. Yeah, because until now we've
eventually.
been so romantic, burping at each other's.
Oh yeah, it's been I've never.
Yeah,
seen
there's
a
like
more
moments in
romantic
which we would.
couple.
There's
so
moments in which
lovey
we
and-
would like. There's moments in which we
romantic
would
here.
legitimately just stare at each other, smiling, and then one of us would just burp out really loud, and we would continue smiling at each other romantically. And I think that perfectly describes our relationship.
Absolutely. Also, Shin wrote in the chat, I feel like this is a video about Gothic and Synth trying to convince Swamp to have a threesome.
I mean, you're not
Just
wrong.
trying to convince him to buy us beer and hot dogs.
You're supposed to buy their groceries.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you know that when you face revealed, I told you that you are cute. So, I mean, if Synth allows me, yeah, you're more than
boy.
welcome to have a threesome.
No fucking way.
I don't know, Sin.
No fucking way.
We're gonna have to. I might be sick that day, Sin. I don't know. Have to call in on that.
Good.
Course I'm
Good
joking.
boy.
Of course,
Good.
I'm joking. Just in case someone in the chat is actually worrying, I'm joking.
Mhm.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Yeah, because
It's just a prank, bro.
It might seem like a given, but I've learned the hard way that if you don't always say it's just a joke, there is always gonna be that one person that takes you seriously. So just to be safe, I always say, by the way, I'm just kidding, just in case, because you know.
Most people think me and Unit hate Vidith because we keep making fun of him that he's Canadian when he's not. But it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. People think me and Unit hated each other for a long time. It's like, nah, dude, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. We're just trolling each other.
Vidith is Canadian.
He is Canadian. Maple Vidith. Everybody, let it be known.
Maple Vidith, exactly.
He's
Hashtag
from
Maple
Canada,
Vidith.
He's not from
Tap it out,
Texas.
folks.
He's lying. He's lying to the audience. We can't let this go.
Exactly. If anyone even believes that he's from Texas, guys, come on. He's been from Canada all along. You gotta see the truth. The truth is out there. X-Files. This is the alien speaking. X-Files. This is something that I'll cover
Everybody
in
in
the
the video got so
Vidith,
passionate about
Canada.
it. Everybody was like, "Oh, Vidith's, he's nice. Why are we making fun of him?" It was like, "Oh boy." All the mean comments Unit got from that video was so great. It's amazing. It's like, geez, I can't believe people take that so seriously. It's like, he literally said he was Canadian. It's not like he said he called his mom something bad or something. It's not like he called out his whole family and called him a disgrace or something. He's just like, oh, this guy's from Canada, and everybody's like, what? What an outrage! How dare you assume his gender?
Yeah.
Did you just assume my gender, Gothic? You just assume my gender?
Yeah.
That I was a
We
male?
don't accept Apache helicopters here in the stream. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, good thing I identify as a two-legged crocodile, so it's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to
Identify as a lizard.
Did you just
No!
assume my pronoun?
Don't bring up lizards into this. You know why.
The lizard
Long
man.
story short, I'm always bringing up lizards.
And then she
Whenever he
accused
doesn't
me of always
expect-
bringing up lizards, which I don't.
Why do you always bring up
Wake
lizards,
me
bro?
up.
Why are you bringing
Wake
them
my
up?
lizard up.
I don't know. It just started as a joke, and now he gets kind of pissed every time I say lizard, and he's like, "No, not lizards." So of course I keep saying lizards because it's hilarious how much he freaks out is a bit too
Lizard
much.
men are
but
out there.
yeah.
All these
Yeah,
figures
no,
on
I'm-
TV you
I'm
see,
not-
they're all
I'm not even-
lizards. Don't
I'm not
trust
even
them.
talking
Don't
about
trust any of
lizard
them.
people, just the animals, just plain lizards.
No, I know that, but I'm still telling everyone, don't trust the lizard man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not to be
dude.
trusted.
Fucking shady ass people.
Okay,
This lizard man of Skull Ape. Don't go to that swamp. Shady
What if
ass
Unit
swamp.
522 is a lizard? What if he is a lizard?
Well, I've seen him in person. I've touched him. I felt his areas. I didn't see any zipper,
Ooh.
but I did. I can confirm that he is 100% dad. He is a dad. He has a dad body. He is
Okay.
100% dad. So
I don't know, man. He always seemed really fishy to me. I really need to get a better look at him. I'll travel to Florida maybe next month, and then I'll travel to his house, and then I'm gonna see for once and for all if he's a lizard or not. I'll message you by then, okay? If I don't reply, then know this: the lizard has killed me.
Oh Jesus! Watch out though. Unit's tricky. He's actually an android under that lizard skin. So watch out.
Oh shit! Not another one.
gonna-
God damn it!
Unit makes me feel bad though, because his character has all this backstory to it. He's got this crazy story where the whole Unit thing came from. I'm like, I'd literally just name myself after the place that I live in.
Oh, I got a little bit of a story by myself too, but that's gonna get a serious actually for my channel. But before I break out into talking about that, I'm not gonna do that.
Hey man, where the alien came from, you guys wait for it. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be like some Star Trek shit or something. It's gonna be like Synthetic coming out here, fucking killing everybody. Cause he's actually what happened. Like, if you guys seen the movie Independence Day, where Will Smith was like fighting the aliens and shit, he is the alien Will Smith was fighting.
Ooh.
Yeah, just about that. And the real question is, why synthetic? Why is it synthetic alien? Why is it alien in the first place? Is it a proper alien in the first place? That you will all get to know in that series. And it's gonna be like an actual, with footage shot series, also featuring that face of mine, sort of. So, if you are waiting for that, then subscribe to my channel, and then I will also stop talking like this. Well, seriously, I will.
Yes, I was
start filming for
wondering,
that.
are you having
thought it
a
was cutting
stroke or
out.
something?
I was like, what's this guy doing right
No,
now?
don't worry. Everything is okay. I'm seriously though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just so fucking weird. Well, I mean, of course. Like, as if I could fall in love with someone that isn't fucking weird as me.
Why
So-
the fuck are you in love with me, baby?
Because
Y'all
you're
are just
fucking
freaks.
weird.
And you are even weirder. And that's why I love
Exactly.
you. Mm-hmm.
A match
swallow
made
that.
in a mental hospital.
Hospital,
Yes.
exactly. La, 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 la.
Some nice grass growing over there. I wish I could
A
see
match
that
made
grass.
out of space. Yeah.
Over there's pretty nice too.
Match made in a
So about that
mental
weather.
hospital. Yeah.
I was like sitting over here like, yeah, okay.
Oh, Shin is saying, I must start a fanfic now about
Oh, boy.
Swamp and the unit fucking. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. This is
Intense lizard fucking incoming.
aliens just gonna be hovering over filming, putting it on YouTube or something.
On the UFO, I know, right?
It's like
What's for in the first
UFOexvids.com.
place?
Oh boy.
At last. Finally, I can earn money too. My dream is coming true. Gothic. I can finally earn money.
Like there's other
Yay.
people that like interview narrators. You could be like the TMZ of narrators, where you just like film them doing shit like exposed. Unit 522 actually takes poop. Real pictures and video included.
No fucking shit. He doesn't poop. No one poops.
I says narrators suck. Exclusive. It's just like a bunch of fake.
Girls don't poop.
Girls don't poop, man. Don't ruin my life.
We never
They don't poop.
They don't
Yeah.
fuck. They don't
They don't
poop.
poop.
They don't do none of that.
Exactly. We just store shit, and then during the night the angel
It
poop
melts.
comes and take it away magically. Yes, of course.
No,
You
just
know what my
aliens
mom
come
used to
down and
tell
take
me?
it away.
My mom said
I
that
take
girls
away
would go into a room at night and decompress in a decompression chamber. And that's,
Which would be a toilet.
I would
No?
I would assume that it's just a chamber that you guys shut, and then you just rip them out. You just let them fart.
It's a secret chamber.
Yeah, isn't that how it works? You guys just have this like super metabolic chamber under the ground, and you just go in
The
there. And you
Gothic
fart it out.
Librarian and the Secret Chamber of Switzerland. If someone fucking photoshopped the second Harry Potter movie into that, I'm going to fucking give that person $10. I swear to God.
Oh, $10. Gee,
Put
what
that on
a
a shirt. I'll buy
what
it.
a reward.
Yes. Now put that under
Well,
my gravestone, please.
I have a bunker in our apartment building because every building in Switzerland has a bunker. Because even though we've never been at war, we're not so stupid as to think that no one could ever declare war at us. So we are prepared, but we don't have any decompression chambers to go and fart in.
Oh,
At least not that I know of.
tough
Sure
life.
you don't.
Huh? Tough life. Tough life over there.
She
in
signed a
Switzerland.
contract. She can't tell us.
Hello, Shin.
Hello.
Hey boy, you want some drugs? I don't have any. Good.
Hey
Yeah, come on, dudes, behave.
You want some free candy? You come to my van over here.
Okay.
Bill Cosby. You like Bill Cosby? I got
The-
Bill Cosby pictures.
Do you have Tootsie Rolls?
Nah, man. I got Bill Cosby pictures though. That's what kids
Ooh,
like, right?
that's even better.
See, that's
Oh,
what kids
God.
like, right? Yeah, like Bill Cosby pictures.
What
I know it's
Nicolas Cage
hip.
I love the Cosby Show.
Oh man.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, hi, Dr.
Hello.
Creepypasta.
Hello.
Hello.
The
How are
doctor
you
has
all?
arrived.
Yeah, all good. It's almost
As
midnight.
good as an
here in
alien can
Europe.
be.
That's good.
An
Yeah,
alien in love,
yeah.
to be specific. But that's
Ooh.
detailed.
Ooh la
Ah,
la.
ooh la la.
I'm sorry, Alien, but we're just friends.
Correct.
God damn it, I got friend zoned again. Fuck. I'm leaving. Fuck.
Better luck next time.
It's okay. I still love you, Alien. But remember, you're just my side hoe.
Oh.
Wow.
You're my
Oh,
Wednesday thing, you
We're
know?
still
You're my
gonna fuck
Wednesday
tomorrow,
thing.
right?
Yeah, dude. It's all good.
We're still gonna fuck tomorrow. Okay, good.
Hey, I mean, you know, you gotta get off, you know? So, I mean,
Yeah,
with that
I
on,
gotta
I'm going
release
to,
things somewhere.
with that,
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
going to leave you guys at it. Thank you for having me on, Gothic. It was very much fun. Nice talking with you, Alien, as always, and nice meeting you too,
I'm definitely.
gentlemen or gentlewoman over here.
Bye-bye.
Well,
It's
thank
very
you
fun
so much for dropping by as always. Always my honor. Thank you for the company and everything. And
Okay,
you
you
have
guys
a
have a great
good
night.
evening, night, morning, whatever it is.
He's out.
Of its mind, yes.
Who isn't, though?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good point.
Exactly. That's what I always say. I mean, in this community, who is sane? Because
Yeah.
if someone says I'm sane, then they need to get the fuck out right
They're
away.
lying.
They are insane if they say that.
Exactly. That's always the paradox. If you're insane, and you say I'm insane, then you are. And if you say I'm not insane, you are insane, because insane people are not aware of being insane. So there really is no escaping there. It's like a catch-22 there.
Right.
Meow. Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I keep forgetting to check the chat because I have the span attention of a goldfish. Florida Lizard, congratulations, Synthetic by Meatlocker Stories. Oh, Mrs. Insomnia said bye. Bye, Mrs. Insomnia. I am from Daytona Beach. Okay. Oh, you already answered to Meatlocker. Okay. Creepypasta
Oh, it picked up on
game.
me actually vaping. I'm so sorry.
What?
I vape. I'm one of those people.
Oh, you vape. Oh, hello, Immunity Zero.
Sub-Zero or immunity.
Sub-Zero.
Sup.
No, Sub-Zero. You know that Mortal Kombat character?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. That's
Why do you know about Mortal Kombat?
Why did I?
Because she has
Why
a
do you know about
childhood.
it?
If you all speak
No,
at once,
but-
I don't understand shit. Why did I what with Mortal
What
Kombat?
do you know about it? That's what I'm asking you,
Because-
baby.
Yeah, because I played it a lot when I was younger, and I went to arcades because I didn't have all these fancy consoles that you kids have nowadays. So I went to the arcade and I played Mortal Kombat and I played Tekken, and
Tekken is so cool.
yeah, Tekken is fucking cool. I have it for PlayStation 2 though, because
So do I. Yep, me too.
yeah,
Me
I'm
too.
not a huge gamer, so I still have a PlayStation 2 and a Wii U. That's about it. So Immunities says, yes, I'm Swamp Stripper. Okay, well, Swamp left, so I don't know, just keep your clothes on. I don't know.
Keep your shirt on. God damn it.
Carrie says, lucky.
Okay.
I always used to play Tekken 3, I think it was. Oh, Mrs. Insomnia, you're still here. Good, because I saw you saying bye, but you're still here. Good. Yeah, I think the one I played was also Tekken 3. I'm not 100% sure about it, but I think it was the one I played the most.
It does ring a bell to me, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Also, Meatlocker has gotta bounce. Okay, bye, ML.
You.
See you next
Bye.
time. Yeah, I remember that ever since. I mean, back then when I was playing at the arcade and I wasn't like all goth and broody and dark and shit like I am now, but still, I mean, I think there was something lingering in me. So I always selected the angel player. And if you knew the like secret, not secret code, you could turn it into demon. And he was this badass purple demon with like bat-like wings. Okay, I can actually say one sentence. And he was able to lift himself up from the ground and shoot lasers from his eyes, and that was like a fatality move, and I fucking loved that so much because that was so fucking badass. And that was when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, and I was already on my way to be, on the dark path. Yeah. Come join the dark side. We have cookies here.
I was about to say that. God damn it, and synth as usual.
So there's no cookies?
Oh, we have
I
cookies.
ate them all, I'm sorry.
Yay, what kind?
Every kind. What do you want?
Round cookies.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I want
No but.
I want butt-shaped cookies.
No, only round cookies for you. You're still
Can I take two
not there
round
yet.
cookies and stick them together with frosting?
But cookies are all reserved for Gothic, mind you. They're not for you. You will only get the Hello Kitty.
Ooh,
Okay?
that's good. Hello Kitty.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad you like
them. Okay. Yeah, what's your secret? GL, did you watch either of those movies yet? Well, no, you just told me about them like 3 hours ago or something, and I really have done shit today. I mean, yesterday I recorded 2 stories, put together another one, uploaded a video, and today I just took like a break from everything. But tomorrow I will get on work, and I think I will actually upload the part 4 of the voices tomorrow, so that on Saturday I can upload the There is a Cult Obsessed with My Girlfriend part 2, because now I have 2 series going, so I think I should finish one before going on with the other one, so not to... can you say something in Swedish or whatever your language is?
Swedish.
Swedish. If you're trying to say Swedish. That's not my language because that's Sweden. I know that a lot of people mix Switzerland and Sweden, but Switzerland doesn't have its own language. We actually have 4 official languages, which are German, French, Italian, and Romansh. And the one I'm more fluent in is Italian. I speak more or less of German, a little bit more of French. I also speak a bit of Spanish because I studied in school, but I don't speak Swedish.
Yeah, I'm not that cultured, unfortunately.
What's in the box from the story about the cult obsessed with my girlfriend? Tell me. You're gonna have to wait. But I can tell you that you won't be disappointed. At least I wasn't. I was expecting something very cliche, but it's not. I mean, it's like something you would expect, but not presented the way you would expect it. So yeah. Also, Mrs. Insomnia. Sorry, I think I called you Miss Insomnia all this time. I don't know why, but Mrs. Insomnia, I DM'd you on Twitter a link to join the stream if you want, because I love your voice and your accent so much. So I'd like to have you on board. And Carrie is jealous of my linguistic expertise. Well, it's easier growing up in Europe because, I mean, the moment you move, you're already speaking another language. So it's not really like a commitment issue. It's just like you move a little bit around and bam, you end up speaking 5 languages or something like that. And oh, well, can you speak in Italian? Yes, I can, of course. I mean, it's my main language at this point. So I don't know, something in particular you want me to say, or should I just, I don't know, say whatever's on my mind?
Cookies.
What is, see that snub just now? What? Oh, because Fircaller, you also want to join? Okay, I'm gonna send you the link too. Sorry, I told you I'm bad at focusing on the chat, so I miss most messages. But okay, here you go, Fircaller. I just DM'd you on Twitter the invitation as well. No plug. Well, whatever. I still linked it to you, but.
Like, it's interesting that you all talk about all these accents y'all have, and unfortunately, you know, I who live in the States, it's really weird because, you know, I only have English as my main language, and like I can't say, oh yeah, well I know these languages or I know that language, and then you all are like, oh yeah, well, look, these languages I know, but then again, you live in.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like the US are like maybe even bigger than all of Europe, but you speak English throughout all of the US, while in Europe we speak so many different languages, so it's a lot easier to just pick up on a language because you move to another state and bam, not state, sorry, country. You move to another country and bam, it's a new language. So we have a lot more opportunities. So
right.
Or you're just smarter.
That
well,
too.
I've always loved learning new languages. So okay, say beep beep, I'm a sheep and the day is gray. Well, I don't know how if beep beep is translated in Italian other than beep beep, but that would be beep beep, sono una pecora e la giornata è grigia. That's Italian. Also, I need another beer, so I will be right back, and you boys behave, because, I mean, it's my channel after all, so don't you fuck up my channel while
Everyone
I'm
get
gone.
naked.
Exactly.
We can't give any promises.
Yeah.
I know.
We can't lie now.
Oh, Mrs. Insomnia, I love Italian. Hey, Mrs. Insomnia, in case you haven't heard it or seen it, I sent you DM on Twitter with the link to join the stream if you want. And thank you so much, Pink Spooky. And now I'm gonna go grab my beer. Be right back.
Okay, so we all have to sing while Gothic's gone, right? I'll start. I'm gonna look up the lyrics for Let It Go in Frozen. Okay, you ready, guys?
Whenever you are.
Okay, now, if this is too beautiful and you start to cry, I apologize, okay? Okay. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen, a kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside, couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I've tried. I know, beautiful, right? Hello?
Awesome. I'm
I
speechless.
know, now your turn. You do the next paragraph.
Oh,
You have to do it. Do it. Meow.
I don't even know where you started.
Do it. Do this. Sing to me.
Now I just want to do like poor unfortunate souls. Could
Okay,
you just
do that.
sing to me?
Sing. Sing. That's what happens when, you know, there's like a pause in a commercial or something. Just sing. Just make music with your mouth.
Well, I mean, I don't really like
Sing.
sing.
Yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be lyrics. Just make noises.
Do you hear the people singing a song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, it is the music of... Oh, I messed up. Damn it. I hate
Holy
that.
shit, that was good.
Thank
you have
you.
a great singing voice.
Yes, I love Les Mis.
Sin, we all knew. We all knew.
No. No,
Yeah.
you did not.
You were in Germany. I just heard. I could just feel it. I could feel the shift in air. I was just in class and I just stood up and screamed, "That motherfucker!"
No, I thought I was a sneaky ninja as usual because I'm always sneaky when it comes down to my farts.
You know what they
I
say?
thought
If
always I did,
they
but
can't smell it, they smell it across the globe.
point taken.
You know, the fart has to go somewhere.
Exactly. Like if you don't smell it, someone else smells it. Like,
Yeah.
if you ever entered a room, like to all of you guys, if you ever entered a room, there was no person around, and then for whatever reason actually smelled like a fart, it's because someone from across the globe has actually farted, and
Yes.
their gas has somehow traveled through some anomalies and some dimensions to end up at that spot right there. So what you're actually smelling is actually just someone else's gas.
Yeah, so
So
every time you fart,
congratulations,
guys.
someone
You-
from all the way across the globe,
The
just
globe.
pointed at you.
How's it going right now? I hope I
Yo, Rainer.
pronounced your name right.
That's great. Like, could you imagine every time you fart? Weird, no smell. There's just this Korean kid who's like, "Oh my god, why does this keep happening to me? Oh my, oh,
God damn, that poor
Oh,
Korean kid.
oh, it smells like McDonald's, and there's no McDonald's here. How? Oh god, oh, it's over."
What if the
That's
rate
someone-
to the amount of farts you get across your way always depends? And there's actually like that one kiddo or that one girl or whatever that gets the most farts from across the globe and across space. Like,
Well, I'm glad
goddamn,
to
I
hear
wouldn't want to
that.
be them.
Space.
I'm here, by the way.
Yo, Fear of the Great White. How's it going?
We're just having a scientific conversation.
Yeah, I was just sneaky listening to what you were up while I was gone, and of course I come back and it's all about facts.
Yay!
Awesome. Oh, hey Rainer, hey Fear the Great White. The stream may not be up anymore, but my narration soon will be. Well, the stream is up.
Is
I think he's talking about yesterday when we were doing a late night stream,
Oh,
and he did like some heavy narration. Like, I mean, it was deep. We were like, oh wow.
oh, fucking time zones. I miss all the funniest things. Dang it.
Well, I mean, we were all up at like 1 a.m. doing a stream.
Yeah, 1 a.m. your time, which is like 7 a.m. here, or something like that. So, oh, okay, Pink Spooky is leaving. Bye, Pink, and thank you for dropping by.
See you later, Pink.
bye, Pink.
Bye, Pink. Okay, cool, Rainer. I'll have the narration up on my channel tomorrow. I still have to listen to a couple of your narrations, I think, Rainer. Just like pretty much everyone, there are at least a couple of videos from everyone that I still need to catch up with. I am so behind. It's actually ironic. I started narrating because I loved listening to narrators, and now I don't have time to listen to narrators anymore. Ah, the irony. Thou art a cruel bitch. Yes. Oh, Auntie is in the chat. Hi, Auntie dear. Have I gone deaf or is no one talking?
No, I think
This
we're
is
just
the
letting
voice
you
in your head.
talk.
Well, I was just saying hello to Auntie dear. Yes, in case some of you listening or in the chat or whatever don't yet know Auntie Creeps, go sub to her because she is very, very good and she's rising very fast and she totally deserves it. And she is one of the sweetest person in this community. So yeah, make sure to show her some love because she deserves it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. She's sweetness incarnated. So it's a bit. This party is a bit dead.
What?
I mean, as of right now, we're a bit quiet.
Yeah, we have to start singing again, right?
Oh, believe me, you don't want me to sing, because otherwise I'll lose all of my subs. People will jump out of windows and stuff.
Well, our window. Well, how high is this window? I mean, if they're like stuck in the hospital, they've got to watch something, right? So it's like, hey, that's good for you.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, even if you don't jump from the window, your ears are still gonna bleed or something. I mean, just ask Carrie. She has heard me sing because she really wanted to, because she's a fucking masochist.
Oh, I have a question, Gothic.
Yes, shoot.
What's the meaning of life?
What the fuck should I know?
You
Okay.
live, you work, you die. That's pretty much it.
Actually, that one's the most accurate
I'm
I've ever
skipping
heard.
on the work part. You die.
You die. You're born. You die. That's it.
No, you don't even. You're not even born. You just die.
You come out. Oh,
Okay.
is it a boy or a girl? It's dead. Oh.
You're born without asking for it, and you're stuck having to live a life whether you want it or not. You struggle and struggle, and eventually you finally die. But that's just how life goes. What's the meaning of it? I don't know. To suffer? I don't know.
That tends to be a running joke there, unfortunately.
Ah, Chris Benchini. Libraria gotica, la tua voce sembra così dolce. Grazie mille. Sì, è una cosa che mi dicono di quando in quando, sia della mia voce che del mio carattere in generale. E, beh, senza essere tipo falsa modesta, devo ammettere che sì, la dolcezza è una delle mie qualità principali, per cui sì.
Yeah, you're right. That's so true.
It is, actually. It is.
I totally understood every word.
Good. So, I don't know. People from the chat, tell us, do you have requests for us? Like, do you want us to live read stuff, to play games, to ask us questions, to whatever? Just tell us. This was an improv stream because I get stage fright for streams. So instead of planning it, I just said, okay, fuck it, let's just stream now, so it's done, and
Do
I
it
don't have
live.
to think too much about it. So no, yes. Wait, what? Someone react to
God.
the Pain Olympics. No.
Oh.
Tell offensive jokes.
Ooh, I can do that one.
No.
Yes, I have a. I know.
No.
Please.
No. You know how people are. I like their humor and everything, but I know that most people don't like it, don't receive it well, and I don't want to offend people. So, no. Offensive jokes are for private shots only.
Like, not even one? Or like-
Not even one.
I can hear
Okay.
Shrek say, "Grab your torch and pitchforks."
I just really want to see.
What Carrie said. LOL. Oh fuck. Well, I love like offensive black humor jokes, but I know the majority of people don't, and they are actually offended, and sometimes rightfully so. Some overreact, but some actually, I mean, some jokes are really in bad taste, and the fact that I still find them funny doesn't mean that they are funny to everyone or anything. Oh god, people are saying yes, they're jokes. Yes. Oh god, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up with like 0 subscribers.
So
No, I doubt that.
most of the people in this community will like the jokes? I guess.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of butthurt people and triggered people and stuff, even in this community. So I don't know. I might quote a joke. So like, it's not from me. It's something that I read and it was really funny. But I don't know, being Swiss and the girlfriend of a German dude, maybe it's not the best joke of me to tell because it's like about Jews. So
I can do it. I'm Canadian.
No
But
one's gonna
no
hate
one
on the
hates me.
Canadians.
do you
Yeah.
know which
No one can get
joke
mad
I'm
at us.
referring to?
No
The
one can
one
get
with
mad at us.
The one with the clown?
Which clown?
See, you
Send
don't
it
know
to me.
it.
I don't know.
Okay, people in the chat, are you cool if I tell a joke about Jews and Hitler? Yes. It's
mean, we're
always
probably-
the same. It's always the same person saying yes 3 times, by the way.
I mean, I believe that all the people in the chat are probably people who watch your stuff and our stuff as a community.
Yeah, but I mean, my channel is not like I am in real life. Like on my channel, I try to be somewhat professional and adult and
Right, in the
shit,
stream, it's
so-
kind of just like, hi.
Yeah, in the
is
stream,
me.
it's like, yeah, this is me. Yeah, I wanted you to think of me as the refined, classy librarian, so educated and mature. But fuck that, I'm not that. But okay, yes, everyone wants that. Okay, so Hitler asks over his top generals, and he tells them, okay, so I have a plan. I plan to murder 6 million Jews and 1 clown. And the generals are like, wait, why do you want to kill 1 clown? And Hitler answers, see, I told you that no one gives a fuck about Jews.
I heard that.
Oh my god.
I know that one.
Yeah, I don't know why. I know why I find it so funny, because a clown, I mean, if he said anything else, like I plan to kill 6 million Jews and I don't know, and Arabic or something, that would still be related somehow, but a clown, that's just so fucking random. That's the
Everyone has
funniest
to
thing
take
about
a
it.
step back and be like, wait a minute, why the clown?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
why did we
and
pick
everyone
this
is like,
guy?
Wait,
No one
why the
questions the 6
clown?
million Jews.
Exactly.
And that's why it's good.
Yeah, more offensive jokes. Okay, well, Shinyu told a bunch of them in the chat the other day, so
Okay. So,
just go on.
like, offensive, like in general, or offensive, like racist?
Stuff like like with offensive in general.
Okay.
Let's try
Yeah,
not to
let's-
get
So guys,
the video flagged.
I like my women
Yeah.
like I like my cigars. 7 years old and coming from Cuba in a burlap sack.
Ooh.
Alrighty then.
Say what you want about the Holocaust, but it had some smoking hot babes.
These
No?
are the non-offensive ones. Okay.
Oh yeah, oh
then.
yeah. Okay, this one's a bit more. Okay. Oh, this one's mean as hell. How do parents in Africa celebrate their kid's first birthday? They bring flowers to his grave.
Damn.
Ooh.
This
I-
is
if-
black humor in more than one way.
yeah, most of these jokes are bad.
But
Okay, if only there were mosquito nets in Africa, we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying needlessly of AIDS.
Oh, come on. That is
that one's cheesy.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
that is too much even
What's
for
the
him.
hardest part about shooting an unarmed black man? The recoil. This one's a bit weird. What do you call a retarded Jew?
Oh, God.
Auschwistic.
Oh God.
Oh god.
What's the KKK's favorite blend of coffee? Dark roast.
Oh god.
Mm.
What did the rapist say to their victim? Go ahead, call the police. We'll see who comes first.
Oh god.
My lord.
After death, what is the only organ in the female body which remains warm? My penis.
Oh god.
What do pizzas and parents have in common? If they are black, you've got nothing to eat. Hee hee. Oh, this one's kind of messed up. My high school football game was a lot like my first time having sex. It was bloody and sore at the end, but at least my dad came.
Oh god.
Why are black people unable to get PhDs? Because they can't get past their masters.
God.
Say what you want about
Yes.
pedophiles, but at least they drive slowly through school zones.
Okay, this was good. This was good.
My grandfather once told me your generation is too reliant on technology, so I replied, no, your generation is. Then I disconnected his life support. Okay.
The one you said in the chat the other day, that was like, a man goes into a pharmacy and asks the
Oh,
pharmacist
that one's dark. Okay.
for
A man walks into the pharmacy and says,
Okay.
can I have some birth control for my daughter? The pharmacist replies, your 11-year-old daughter is sexually active? The man replies, no, she usually just lies there and cries.
Yeah. Which actually it would be better if like the father said, I wouldn't call that active. She just lays there and cries.
Okay, what about this one? A girl asks her dad, hey, can I have some friends over for a sleepover? The dad says yes. That night, he's listening to her conversation. One of the girls asks his daughter, when's the last time you had an orgasm? The daughter says, 2 weeks ago. The dad breaks in through the door and says, I knew you were faking last night.
Oh God.
I don't know where I stand on abortion. I like killing babies, but I don't like giving women a choice. Man, these jokes are so dark, I'm surprised they haven't been shot by the police.
Oh God. Yes, this video is so gonna get taken down. Yep.
Did you hear about that black guy on the news who was shot 15 times? The police said it was the worst case of suicide they'd ever seen.
Mm.
What's the difference between children and ISIS? Drones can't tell either. A family walks into a hotel and the father goes to the front desk and asks, I hope the porn is disabled. The guy at the desk replies, it's just regular porn, you sick fuck. Okay, so I'm banging the fuck out of this slutty chick, right? And I'm thinking to myself, she's probably got AIDS. So I go and get myself tested, and lo and behold, I'm positive. This gets me thinking, Where the fuck does an 8-year-old get AIDS? And who is my sister been hanging out with?
Oh God.
Hey, did you hear Israel's bankrupt? Yeah, they sent Germany the gas bill. No?
Why do black people have nightmares? Because when they have a dream, they get shot. Oh God. I was just reading from the chat. Okay.
What do you call
Oh
a
my
bunch of
God.
black men running down a hill? A prison break.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
How do you stop a Mexican tank? Shoot the guy pushing it.
What?
I'm holding the door for this Japanese guy, and he looks over to me and says, "Thank you. I can't believe you brought up Pearl Harbor like that."
Come on. Where are you even getting all of this? Do you
Oh,
like
this
have
one's good but
document?
offensive. Jesus Christ fed 2,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, but Hitler made 6 million Jews toast. What?
I'm tearing
Okay.
up right now.
What do you call a black man in the ocean? Pollution. What do you call 1 million black people in the ocean? A good start.
Oh, come on.
Okay, if a camera adds on 10 pounds, do African children even exist?
Oh my God.
This is so
Oh my
fucking
God.
bad.
Ooh, I'll go into my personal collection. I have a few dark jokes saved for myself.
Oh God.
What's the worst part
Oh,
about
wait.
locking yourself?
Renner said, I have a messed up racist joke a racist once told me before. Okay, Renner, type it out and I will read it. Oh, okay. It just did. What's the difference between a black man and an elevator? An elevator can raise a kid. Bam! Damn! Which,
Oh.
which kind of reminds me of a joke that someone said. You know what's the difference between a Jew and a pizza? The pizza doesn't scream when you put it in the oven.
Oh God.
Oh. My wife walked in on me fucking our daughter. I don't know which made her more surprised, that I was fucking our daughter or the fact that the hospital let me keep the stillborn.
Yeah, I heard that one beforehand.
Aw.
That's
What's the
that's-
worst part? What's the
too
worst part
fucked
about
up even for me.
what's the
Holy
worst
shit.
part about locking your keys in the car in front of the abortion clinic?
I don't know.
Having to go in and ask for a hanger?
Oh God! Oh God!
I've considered a career in pediatric proctology. There are a lot of openings, but they're hard to get into.
Oh God!
Two
Sorry.
hunters are out in the woods. One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his phone and calls the emergency services. He gasps, "My friend is dead. What can I do?" The operator says, "Stay calm. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There's a silence. Then a gunshot is heard. Back on the phone, the guy says, "Okay, now what?"
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Oh Lord.
Okay, people say Jesus Christ can move mountains, but Muhammad can move skyscrapers.
God.
Shall we just go to the live reads now?
Should we just what? End the live streams now?
Let's go to the live reads now.
Oh, the live reads. Yeah. Well, I asked people in the chat if you want us to read something, like if you have any request or something, we can live read something. Also, Synth, you still there? Haven't heard you in a while.
I'm here.
Okay. Haven't heard you in a while, not even laughing or anything.
Yup.
Oh, Rainer can send a story or two. Sure, of course.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, you know what though? There is this not safe for work creepypasta that is so fucked up. I was looking for a rather decent one, and I read that one, and it's like, holy shit, why? And I mean, since we're talking about fucked up shit, why not? I mean, if there's any minor in the chat, please leave now, because I'm about to read some not safe for work content. And then we'll go back to more serious stuff and read the Rainer's things.
So this will probably get age restricted immediately.
Yeah, I should have done that from the beginning, because what was I thinking? Of course, every live stream goes sexual, goes wrong, goes fucked up.
This sounds fun.
It is fun, yeah. So it was like she watched or something, or he made her watch. What was it? And as she stares. Okay, this is the one. Title is As She Stares. Okay, let's check the chat. Yes, do it. Okay. It's okay, that is here. Yay. Hey, that is Swamp. If you want back in the stream, just click the link. That's okay. Bye, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for being as sweetheart as always. Oh, Rainer is not a mod. Gonna fix that right up. Okay, done. And I'll send the stories to you on Twitter. Okay. Bye, Brooklyn. And now I'm gonna read the not safe for work, so age restricted. If you're under 18, you should not be listening to this. I said it, do the fuck you want, but I mean, I advised you, so
yeah,
I'm
guys
not
shouldn't
at
be
fault.
listening to this.
So it's called As She Stares. It's one of the most fucked up stories I've ever read. She stared at me with her bright red eyes. I looked into them. Blood dripped from them and onto my broken hand. Her name was Eliza. Not Elizabeth or Lizzie, Eliza. Where did your mommy say she was going again? I asked her. She said Daddy was making a big mistake with Auntie. That's what she told me. Then she made me sit in my room while she called you. I rubbed the blood from her eyes and sat with her in my lap on the steps in her front yard. She mumbled things I couldn't comprehend as she struggled to get comfortable. Her breathing got faster and faster. I began to cry. What's wrong? She asked me. I ignored her and continued to cry. Luckily, my tears weren't all bloody as hers were. We waited patiently for the ambulance to get here. Eliza bleeding all over the concrete steps. She kept staring at me. That poor girl. She's seen so much. Let me start from the beginning. It was morning, and I woke up to the delightful smell of buttered pancakes. My cell phone was still off from the night before. I picked at the eggs and sausage on my plate while watching some television. The grease from my sausage rested on my taste buds, giving them the most delicious warming sensation a girl could ever wish for in the morning. They were left on the table with a note from my mother saying, "Have fun today, it's supposed to be sunny." I always seem to miss my mom when she's at work. When my dad died, she didn't freeze up or stop talking. She was perfectly fine. She set me up with a therapist while she went to hers, and we never had any problems talking to them. My therapist has a large scar under his eye. I ask him where it came from every time I visit him, and I always get the same answer. Too many chores, he says. That can't be from chores. I know it. He's hiding something, but it's not my business. Suddenly, my plate falls to the ground as I jolt up from the sofa. The door rattles as someone knocks. The knocking is so loud. Aren't normal people asleep at this time? I get up and dart to the door, worried something horrid has happened. Surprise! Shouts my boyfriend. Why are you up so early? It's 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I know, I know. I just wanted to surprise you with this. He holds up a handful of flowers that he had ripped from my garden. Thanks. But that's not the real reason I came, Jesse. He gives me a large basket full of cookies and breads and other delicious assortments. I heard you were leaving for Virginia tomorrow, and I just wanted to say goodbye. I won't see you for 3 months. I reach my arms out to hug him, and he just walks inside. I texted you a million times this morning. Where's your phone? I just remembered my phone is off. I grab my phone and hold the power button until it turns on. It says I have 2 missed calls and 17 unread texts. The texts are from my boyfriend, Jason, but the calls are from my old neighbor from before we moved. Make yourself at home, Jason. I need to call her back. She answers immediately and starts talking so fast I can't understand a word she's saying. Calm down, Lily. I can't understand you. She takes a deep breath and begins talking. I need you to watch my daughter for a while. Can you do that for me? It's an emergency. Sure. How long will I be babysitting? I don't know. Just hurry. She hangs up the phone and I get my boots on. I run out of the door with my basket of food and tell Jason to go home. I arrive at her beautiful house and climb up the stone steps. Before I can even ring the doorbell, the door flies open. I'm greeted by Lily as she darts out of the door. She doesn't say one word to me, not one. I walk inside and try to find her daughter. The door slams behind me, but I don't think too much of it. Eliza? I call. Eliza? I call again. Still no responses. I turn the TV on to Popeye and sit down, waiting for the little girl to hear her favorite show. Jessica, it's you! She runs towards me with her arms spread like a bird and jumps on my lap. It sure is. What should we do first? Eliza runs to her room and grabs the biggest bag, almost as big as her. She opens it on the floor in front of me and makeup, nail polish, and hair ties fall out. Oh, I see. You want a makeover. She then smiles her big smile and nods in excitement. She chooses the color red for her nails because her mother doesn't let her wear it, but she knows I do. I tell her we will take it off when her mom gets home, and she agrees. She starts painting my nails the color of the rainbow, but she only makes it to yellow when there's a large crash in the kitchen. I stand up immediately and tell Eliza to stay put. Walking toward the kitchen, I stumble on toys and I hear the rustling in the kitchen stop. I walk slower and peek around. Fuck, I dropped my mic, sorry. I walk slower and peek around the corner to meet face to face with what looks like a large rat or a small bear, but without a fur. Its tail knocks everything over as it scrambles to get out of the window. I scream and run to the living room to grab Eliza, but she's gone. All that's left is the yellow nail polish smeared all over the carpet. I shout her name, but there's no response, only loud giggling and the sound of ripping flesh. I quickly run, following the sounds, but it gets quieter and quieter every direction I go. I look up and say to myself softly, "The attic." I climb the ladder as fast as I can and find myself in the middle of a dusty, dark room. I look over and find that creature with Eliza. He's licking her. Licking her. She's laughing and giggling, fighting him off, but he keeps licking her. "Hey, this is Tricker. He's my new friend. Isn't he cute, Jessie?" "No, he's not. Get away from him, okay, Eliza?" Her eyes start to water. "You don't like him?" Right as she says that, the Tricker looks at me with his dark black eyes. He growls and crawls, drags himself toward me. I slowly back away, careful not to startle him. "Eliza, go downstairs and call your mom." "No!" she shouts. This causes the Tricker to growl more. He then pounces on me and breathes in my face. His slobber drips from its lower lip and into my mouth. I begin to cry with fear. "Eliza, please," I say, still crying. "No, I said no. I love Tricker. He's my friend. If you don't like him, that's your fault." I start crying even more now. I'm pleading for Eliza to please get him off of me. His claws dig deep into my sides. I moan in pain. When I moan, the Tricker looks puzzled. He does it harder. I moan louder. I think he likes the sound of my moans, but I don't want to encourage him to hurt me. I just can't help myself. He claws off my shirt and licks at my chest. I continue moaning, but with pleasure this time. Why do I find this exciting? It doesn't make any sense. He's hurting me, and Eliza is watching him do it. I grow wet, and I guess he can smell it because the next thing he does is simply revolting. I gag at the scene of this creature inside of me. Poor Eliza being forced to watch. "Tricker, stop! That's a bad place to touch," shouts Eliza. "Listen here, Elizabeth. I'm tying you to this wall and you're going to watch. Watch me fondle this young woman. I'll be doing the same to you soon." Don't call me Elizabeth. I will never watch. I'm closing my eyes and never opening them. The tricker ties her limbs to the pipes surrounding the room, and when she's all tied down, he claws her eyelids off. I grab my phone and text Jason. I tell him where I am and only hope can only hope he can save me. What are you doing? Shouts the tricker. I hide my phone in my open wounds. It's the only hole in my body that I'm willing to hide it in. After the tricker ripped off my clothes, there's nowhere else to hide it. I refuse to put it in the holes that tricker is abusing. I stare at him, my eyes wide. So is Eliza. She has no choice. Her eyelids are gone. She's muttering and holding back her cries. If the tricker calls attention to her, she will be abused as well. She stares at me, my face, my helpless body, as the dark creature rapes every part of me. My eyes water and my private parts bleed. She stares in disgust, trying to look away, but can't. She's too interested. The tricker looks at her in pity and approaches her slowly. How about you, Lizzie? Do you want some attention? She doesn't bother stating that her name is Eliza. She doesn't want to anger the beast. Just as the tricker begins to unbutton her dress, a loud car door slams outside. This house is secluded in the middle of a forest, so the tricker doesn't expect any company. Jason, I say, relieved. The tricker stares at me with anger and mistrust. He darts out the window after taping our mouths shut, careful not to let Jason hear us up here. Hello? Jess? You here? I got the text. What's the emergency? Jason has no clue the pain we've suffered. I hear him climbing the ladder and give a loud sigh of relief through my nose. He comes into the attic only to find my bloody, broken, abused body and Eliza's missing eyelids and unbuttoned dress. He gasps and covers his mouth. We both stare at him, waiting for him to save us. Don't worry, I'm here. I'll help you. Before he can do a thing, the tricker darts through the window and attacks Jason. He holds out his knife as the beast pounces on him. Everything goes quiet as the beast lies motionless on top of Jason. Blood seeps through his clothes and soils the brand new tux he was wearing when he greeted me this morning. He throws the lifeless body off of him and walks, limps, over to help me off the ground. He removes my phone from my side, untapes my mouth, and wraps his jacket around my naked body. After setting me up against a wall, he goes and fixes Eliza up. Jason carries me down the ladder and on the front porch while Eliza follows us. He comes back up to pull the knife out of the beast, but it's gone. The beast, I mean. The knife is right there on the floor, as clean as when he first got it. Jason calls the police and leaves for the fancy dinner he was supposed to attend before I texted him. What a nice boyfriend. Eliza and I sit in the front yard. She stares at me with her bright red eyes. I look into them. Blood dripped from them and onto my broken hand. Her name was Eliza, not Elizabeth or Lizzie. Eliza. Where did your mommy say she was going again? I asked her. She said Daddy was making a big mistake with Auntie. That's what she told me. Then she made me sit in my room while she called you. I rubbed the blood from her eyes and sat with her in my lap on the steps in her front yard. She mumbled things I couldn't comprehend as she struggled to get comfortable. Her breathing got faster and faster. I began to cry. What's wrong? She asked me. I ignored her and continued to cry. Luckily, my tears weren't bloody as hers were. We waited patiently for the ambulance to get here, Eliza bleeding all over the concrete steps. She kept staring at me. That poor girl, she's seen so much. As she stares, her eyes grow wide and a deeper red. As she stares, her eyes move away from mine. As she stares, a reflection of a large rat or small bear appears. As she stares, we both die. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
Wow, that was deep.
Literally.
That was fucked up. I told you. I told you. That was really fucked up. I mean,
Read it again.
not only the thank you, Kerry, bravo, thank you. I mean, I couldn't forget that story even if I wanted to, because it's so fucked up. I mean, just that fucking creature, and then cutting the eyelids off of the child and then planning on raping the child. But then when he rapes the babysitter, she actually likes it. It's a continue. What the fuck is wrong with you? Whoever wrote this, what the fuck is wrong with you? Got thirsty.
Oh, someone, doctor left.
Oh, he left? Oh.
Yeah, he.
Maybe just dropped out or something. Shin, why did you?
Oh.
Why did you
Yeah.
put Frozen song lyrics in the
I don't know
chat?
what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about there. Oh, because while you were gone, I started singing Frozen.
I wasn't gone. I was just reading.
No, while you were gone to get a beer.
Oh, so it's old. Okay.
Alien, are you still there?
Hello, I'm here.
I still haven't gotten my cookies.
Round cookies for you, not butt-shaped cookies.
But I want the butt-shaped cookie.
No, you're not gonna get the butt-shaped cookies. They are reserved for Gothic, and that's it.
Hey, Saint, what did you think about that story? Pretty fucked up,
Pretty
huh?
nifty.
Nifty.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Oh,
Furries
okay.
would like
So while I was reading that, Rainer had to go and told me he sent me the stories. Okay, then. Yep, he did.
Dr. Creepypasta.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back, Dr. Creepypasta.
No
Always.
problem.
I was trying to clear out all the notifications on my tablet that I was using, and I accidentally ended the call. I was like, I think I ended the call. Oh no.
How dare you? Now blow it into
Is
the mic.
someone ironing the shirt or something? Because
No, Dr. Vapes.
That's me vaping again. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. I forgot about that already. Yeah.
You know what rhymes
Like-
with vape, right?
No, we don't.
Rape.
Oh, God.
Grape. Oh God, what's wrong with you, Gothic? I said grapes.
And I said
God.
rape.
Yeah, I
And
know. Not in the chat.
Yeah, I
tape.
know.
That's what we do in private chats.
Oh, we do?
Brown out.
Brown
Different
bad.
types of
brown cow.
Reddit. What the? Brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh shit, I'm falling.
So
Everybody
wow,
dance now.
fucked up story. Yeah, no shit. Nazi. Fucked up story. Yeah. Yeah.
Gothic said some
it is.
weird shit.
It is. Yeah, I was looking for a not safe for work story for a collab, and I was just randomly looking through stories, and I read that one. I was like, oh my god.
This is
And-
amazing.
Yeah, not really. And to this day, I'm still like, what the actual fuck is that?
It's called art.
I wouldn't know. So, anyone is gonna read something else? Rainer linked a couple of stories. I don't know who wants to do one of those. They're rather long, but one is Taste of His Heart, and one is Revenge for Tyra. Who wants to read what? Synth is also your stream, because we're celebrating your 100 stream. Yeah, 100 subs. Yay! So, wanna live read something?
I suppose I could.
Okay. Taste of His Heart or Revenge for Tara?
Revenge for Tara, because that's the newest one.
Okay, I'm gonna link it to you in the Hangout chat. Here you
Right on.
go.
Yeah, send those links, Gothic.
Well, Rainer sent them to me.
Well, send the links that Rainer sent to you to us through the group chat by sending them to us on the chat that we are all in as a group.
Yes,
Okay.
I just did. Also, no reason to make that sound
Kids,
so
kids,
sexual.
please. Kids.
Yes,
What?
exactly.
Please.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Now,
Any death wishes before we get started on this?
Nah.
No?
yes.
And thank you, April. Thank you. It was about time I would get there.
Death wish.
Shall wait for the 1 million subs. Okay. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
Next day.
in contribution to the hopefully soon to be 1 million subs, I shall start reading
Always.
Dark Pages from Darker Ages, Revenge for Tara by Rainer Lewington. As a child, I ended up going through something that few kids should ever have to deal with at such an early point in their lives. But there was little that I could have done to prevent what happened. But when I tried to shut out the past, it came back with a vengeance and a taste for blood. I lived in a small town with my parents in Nebraska. There wasn't much to do in our small town, and I spent most of my time outside with my twin sister. We would usually have fun out in the open grassland, playing about near a creek. Our father would be out tending to the family farm, and my mother was either working in town at one of the shops, or at home sewing, or finding things to keep her occupied. My mother tended to worry too much, and we were only allowed to go to certain locations out past the house without a supervision. And on the day that everything changed, everything that followed was my fault, and set in motion terrible things to come. My sister and I went out to the nearby creek and played in the water. The creek was large enough that you could hop in from a swing and swim in the water. So we had fun swinging into the creek. We were both having fun, and I came up with a contest for her. We both had a crush on a boy named Nathan, who was in our class, and we wanted to decide who was going to be his with a rope swinging contest. The rules were simple. We would swing on the swing, and the person who could make the biggest splash in the creek would be Nathan's, and the loser would have to carry our doll to school. My mother initially made it for my sister after we lost track of her at the state fair, but the small knitted doll with button eyes and gave it to her to have on the keychain to tell us apart. Make sure you have this at all times, Tara. I don't want to lose track of you or Hannah, so keep it on you. My mother was a caring person, but had very peculiar ways of keeping track of me and my sister and satiating her own anxiety. As someone who ended up losing her own mother at such a young age, she was very paranoid about any time we were away from her. A lot of her paranoia caused her to create strange things, but we still loved her mother. So we carried around the tiny doll as she requested. The only problem we had with it was that it was absolutely hideous. It had jet black strands of yarn for hair, a torn and tattered pale body made from old sheets that were dyed white. It had a small dark black dress covering most of its frame. It was stuffed with cotton from one of the nearby fields and had 2 large black buttons for eyes. There used to be buttons on the tailor coat and had golden points in the center of the buttons, giving the eyes a menacing appearance when the doll is facing directly at you. A simple painted smile and slight nose completed her features. The doll was very creepy to look at, and neither my sister or I particularly cared for it. So every time we had a competition of some sort, the loser would have to take possession of the doll. And with this competition, we had a competition of some sort. The loser would have to take possession of the doll. Oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up here. And with this competition, we had the same plans as before. Whoever lost would take possession of the doll, and the winner would get to ask out Nathan. We began to start practicing on the swing, looking for the best spots in the creek with the most deep regions, so that we could make the biggest splash. There was a part of the creek that extended down several feet in a large hole. It was the perfect spot to jump into. I went first and readied myself for the big jump. When I finally make the plunge and emerged from the creek, I measured where the water had reached near the grass. It was a good splash, but after watching my sister practice, I started to feel that I might lose. I love my sister, but I let my jealousy get the better of me, and I pushed her when she went to take her turn. I got behind her and pushed the swing higher than she planned for her lunge, and she ended up falling at the edge of the hole, slamming her leg against the hard rocks in the creek as she made a splash. My actions not only hurt my sister, but gave her the winning advantage of momentum to beat me. I went over to help her as she screamed when she hit the rocks and got her out of the creek. She was in shock and disbelief at my actions. Why did you do that, Hannah? I I don't know, Tara. I'm sorry. I helped her home and made sure to grab everything we brought with us before we left. My mother was in a panic when she saw my sister's leg and immediately went to take her to a hospital. The doctor there determined after doing an X-ray examination that she had broken her tibia and part of her patella, as the doctor described it. Her shin bone and kneecap had been broken with clearly defined cracks under the X-ray scan, And my mother decided as punishment for me pushing her that I would care for her until she got better over the summer. Tara always liked to take her school year exams ahead of time, so when she could take the last week off, and she made sure to remind me while I was at school to leave Nathan be. She did still win the contest, and I had to keep the doll on my person at all times. When I returned home, the Friday that my school year ended, my mother told me that I would be making breakfast for both myself and my sister, and that I would bring her breakfast to her bed. I was so angry every time I saw her. She always smirked whenever I walked into the room with her food, and she would give me a hard time about how the food was made. You burned the toast again. The toast is supposed to be toasted, not burned to a crisp. If I wanted something crispy, I would have asked for chips. I found her demeanor more than infuriating, but there was nothing I could do about it. This continued on for 2 weeks until one day I made the mistake of leaving the stuff on. My mother wanted me to go on the fair with her and my father, and she told me to hurry in and making my sister breakfast. I didn't like going to the fair, so my sister made sure to tease me on the way out. Have fun at the fair, Hannah. Try not to get corn or mud in their hair. I couldn't stand her anymore. I decided to take her phone secretly before leaving the room, so she couldn't keep texting Nathan like she had been. And in its place, I laid down the doll. The phone was on an elevated dresser, just out of her line of sight, and so she wouldn't notice that I had taken the phone unless she got up with the crutches to go and get it. I left the house and went with my parents to the fair. After being out there in the heat for hours, we began to notice a large cloud of smoke coming up from where our house was. My father immediately called the county fire department and asked that they send out a truck for help. We thought that part of the field had caught fire, but that was only a fraction of what had been damaged in flames. Engulfed in a huge ball of fire, our entire house had been set on fire, and parts of the house had already stopped burning due to the fire having been going on for so long. The fire department arrived to our house as quickly as they could, and my father and I walked through the house, trying to find remnants of anything. When we went up to my sister's room, we found her dead. Having tried to crawl across the floor to escape the flames with the doll in her hand. Her eyelids had burned away, revealing her terrified and pain-stricken eyes, frozen in time. Her body was severely burned, the flames having burned her alive. An ambulance was called to take away Tara's body. Nearly everything, save for the few pans, tools, and the doll, was burned. And my father couldn't bear to live on that farm anymore. So we moved to a near house just outside of Maha. Over the course of nearly a year, I slowly began to forgive myself and relinquish the guilt I felt for leaving the stuff on and for taking Tara's phone. It was a hard process, but I slowly began to erase my sister from my life, forgetting that she was ever there for me. I had put everything I had to remember of me for her away, and had almost completely forgotten her. That was until I brought over a friend named Natalie one day to hang out. We ended up going through my old belongings and found that same doll that Tara and I used to pawn off on each other. Natalie wanted to explore it further. What's this doll, Hannah? It looks kind of cool, but also really creepy. Oh, and that's the doll my mother made for me and my sister to make sure we never got lost. Natalie and I had become close friends over a fairly short amount of time, so I had already told her about what had happened to Tara. She understood why I never talked about it much and respected that. However, her desire for the doll was one that I couldn't ignore. Hannah, is it alright if I take this old doll out? I really like it for some reason. Natalie was into things that appeared to have a gothic style, and this doll certainly fit this style. And she had a lot of stressful things in her life, so I figured I would let her have it if it made her happy. Sure, if I was never fond of it, so if you like it more than I do, then by all means, take it. Natalie was happy with the new gift and hugged me. She's often busy helping out her family a lot, and her boyfriend is just short of being abusive towards her. So I figured the doll would give her at least some comfort. We decided to go back to her house since her family was out for the day and continue to hang out there. But on our way home, I'm sorry, on our way over, I kept noticing something strange. Natalie had clipped the doll to her backpack, and it had turned its eyes to face directly at me. I thought I kept hearing it whisper to me. Remember me, Hannah? The one you left in the fire? The whisper brought back flashbacks of when I found Tara's body, burnt on the floor. It unnerved me and made me go uneasy. Natalie noticed it and stopped to check on me. Hey, are you alright? I lied to her and pretended that I just felt queasy for some reason. Yeah, I'm fine. I just feel queasy for some reason. Hey, can you take the doll off of your back for just a second? I want to check something on it. Yeah, just give me a second. I've got to grab my keys anyways. She let me grab the doll, and it went limp when I took a hold of it. It was looking directly at me before. The head held stiffly, staring directly at me as the back kept swaying as we made our way back to Natalie's house. Now, it remained limp and lifeless. It was unnerving to me, but seemed to have just been something I imagined. I handed the doll back to Natalie, and she opened up the door to let us in. When we arrived inside, Natalie got a text from her boyfriend, telling her that he wanted to come over. She told him no, because she wasn't home, and he responded by telling her that he was watching. She began to get nervous, and she started to panic when her boyfriend started to knock on the door. We had forgotten to lock the door, so he opened it up and marched inside. He walked right past me and backhanded Natalie, sending her tumbling to the floor. Nobody lies to me, bitch! I called you 3 times already and you never answered. And when I asked if you were home, I expected a honest response. Stay down, or there'll be a lot more of what there came from. He walked over towards the doll that fell out of her hands and picked it up. What's this shit, babe? Why do you keep collecting this random bullshit? After he picked up the doll, that same whisper I heard before became clearly audible. You're going to regret that. Huh? What is this crap? After Natalie's boyfriend uttered that last statement, his face began to freeze up, mouth agape and gasping for air. His entire body began to shudder violently. His face vibrating and a mixture of tears and blood began to stream down his cheeks. He tried to speak, but he could only manage smaller yelps. He was in a lot of pain by whatever it was that was causing him to act like this. Natalie had crawled back from him, and the doll and I walked over to her and helped her up off the floor. Natalie's boyfriend began to speak to him again, but his voice sounded like it was merging with the voice of the doll. And as he spoke, I became even more terrified, hearing Tara's voice coming out of his mouth. Wanna see a magic trick? His body began to contort itself, his arms reaching around his back and resting the doll on top of his head. His legs and joints elsewhere began to pop as he knelt down. The doll was lifted above his head as his head began to rotate in near 360 degrees around to face me and Natalie. I could hear Tara's voice through his mouth screaming at us. You're going to pay for everything. Both Natalie and I screamed when our boyfriend's head exploded like a melon, spewing brain matter everywhere and causing his body to collapse. Natalie ran to the kitchen and I followed her. She started looking through cabinets for something. I tried to help, but I didn't know what she was looking for. What are you looking for? Salt. We need lots of it. The doll is possessed and we need salt to trap it. We kept looking around the cabinets until I finally came across a large jar of full salt. Here! I tossed the jar to her, and she caught it and ran back to where the doll was. I followed her, but stopped dead in my tracks as I saw the doll standing upright. It was shaking and shuddering violently on the floor. Its head and arms flailing about as some dark substance about started trying to bubble out of the steams. Natalie began to quickly lay salt in a circle around the doll, making sure it had a thick ring around it before running away and hiding behind me. The doll had something peeking out from underneath the dress. It appeared small until fully extended and started flailing around like a demented garden hose. A long arm made out of the shadows emerged from underneath the dress and began to try and slash at us. It hit nearby dashes and broke the table in the living room. Fortunately, the salt limited the arm's reach, but that didn't stop it from scaring us by destroying everything in its reach. What do we do, Natalie? That thing is gonna destroy everything. Natalie began to throw handfuls of salt to it, causing the doll to recoil and hiss. Salt will cleanse it. Help me throw salt at it. We've gotta bury this thing in salt before we can contain it. The doll began to laugh. Its voice was gargled and distorted, and it caused me to freeze as I tried to help Natalie contain it. You think stop me? Those fires burned me alive, Hannah, but I can still get my revenge in this body. Hope you like curses, because I'm not gonna stop until I get my revenge. I began to throw salt at it frantically, burying the doll in salt and scooping it into the jar. I sealed it shut and handed it over to Natalie. Thanks. How did you know salt would work? I had read about creepy dolls before and remembered that salt helps to cleanse it and imprison the spirits. But we can't keep this doll, Hannah. We've gotta burn it. That would be a great idea, Natalie. The only problem is that the doll was one of the few things that didn't burn when my house burnt down a year ago. Natalie looked down at the jar with disappointment, knowing there was no good way to destroy the doll. Then we'll have to bury it or hide it. There was no good place nearby to bury it when someone wouldn't find it, since we couldn't travel far enough away to bury it. So we went to the storage unit my parents had with all of our old stuff in it and put it in there. But after a month of it being in storage, my family kept having too many bad things happening to us. My parents got into a car crash after going on a trip together. I ended up having to hide when someone broke into my house, and we kept hearing things in our house and seeing things fly around our house. Tara's soul had cursed us. So I convinced my parents to sell the storage unit and for us to move again. As for Natalie's boyfriend, we lied and said that he was suicidal and shot himself with the gun that he always carried on him. I'm leaving the story here with the jar now, as this is the last time I will visit this storage unit. For anyone who finds this or buys this unit, I have but one warning for you. Don't let the doll free. Tara is still inside, and unless you can exorcise her, you will suffer the consequences. Not even death will stop her from trying to get her revenge.
Bravo.
Great job.
There we go.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really well done.
I fucked up too many times, but thank you regardless.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I shoot too many sentences. That's a problem with me. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I will
No
say
way.
this. I am much better at live readings than actually recording stuff
Mhm.
because, as I told you, but I'm gonna say this in the stream too. When I record stuff for a say 5-minute story, the recording itself
Yeah.
is gonna be 20 minutes long because I just fuck
Yeah.
up that much. And with the live reading, I can just
Yeah.
get it out because there's nothing for me. I don't know what it is that makes it so easy for me, but that's exactly why the live reading suggestion is as good as it is, you know?
Yeah, you should just think that you are live reading and record
It's hard.
yourself.
I don't know what it is that it's something what do you say when it's internal? Unconscious. It's something unconscious in me. Because I try to think, okay, I'm just reading to a bunch of people, so I'm gonna do this. But then I still fuck up, so I don't know. It's a pain in the ass, really.
It's the life
But-
of us readers, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But you
other
did
narrators
great on
can
this.
get it done in one shot, right, Gothic?
Not always, not always.
Well, those times that I had witnessed you narrating, you pretty much nailed it like wildfire. So
Ah.
you're above professional than what I have
Oh,
to do.
come
so.
on. No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
you do.
Rene
Because
is
you're gonna
back.
have to edit out 20 minutes of fucking something.
Yes,
But less
Renner, yes, Sint just finished reading one of your stories. And I was thinking either me or someone here could read the other one. But actually, I'm getting really tired. It's 1:24 a.m. and I didn't sleep too much tonight. And I think Sint as well didn't get a proper sleep. And also,
Oh yeah, don't get me started.
I don't know. I have a weird stomachache of some kind. I don't know what the fuck it is. So, yeah, I think we can call it a night.
It's best to end it then, yeah.
You
Because
know?
you need to get well soon.
But
Yeah.
the other story that you linked, Rainer, I'm gonna rate that on my channel for sure.
You're gonna
Good.
rape that on your channel?
Yes, of course.
11 out of 10.
Oh God. Yeah, go sleep. Yes, I think that's a really good idea because
Let's
I'm
do an
getting
ASMR
more and more
video.
sleepy by the second. I think you can tell by my voice that it's getting slower and slower. That's the indication of me getting tired. Woo, sleep. Yay.
Let's just all fall asleep in the call and make an ASMR live stream.
Of us snoring.
Yeah, just
Oh,
mine's more
God.
like-
Jesus Christ, that hurts.
me.
Sorry.
And then the one person with
Don't
night
die, babe.
terrors that just wakes up screaming, ah!
I don't
Then-
think that's me, so
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you everyone in the chat. You're so sweet. Thanks.
Oh god, Gothic's gonna eat them.
Why should I eat them?
You said they were sweet, so you mean they taste good.
I
Oh
don't
wait,
like
you don't
sweets.
like sweets.
Exactly.
She's the sour type.
Yes. Sour and salty. Fuck.
Sour,
my
Exactly.
spicy, salty.
That's how my
Yes.
babe rolls.
Yes. Beer and popcorn. Bitter and salty. And
Like,
pizza.
Gothic, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Beer
and
ramen
popcorn.
noodles.
Well, just like every other night. Conquer the world. No, I mean, drink beer and eat pizza and popcorn.
Yeah.
sounds like a good night.
It
Oh
does.
yes, it is.
Minus the beer,
It
though.
is.
Oh yeah, minus the beer because I don't
No,
drink
no,
at
no,
all.
no. The
I don't
beer is
drink
the
Beer is
essential part.
mandatory.
I don't drink either.
I mean, I could say the perfect night is just laying in bed with Synth, watching.
And Shin.
No.
No.
I'm just at the-
if,
no, I'm like
if
the
it's a
bed.
dead shin, then I'm down.
I'm the bed.
Yeah.
You're lying down on me, or I'm the dog
Yes,
at the
it's
foot
like
of the
shit. There's a corpse.
That's so
We're
fucked
just
up.
fun.
I'm just
No,
like
ju-
lying there, like this is
Oh,
fun.
I
like,
love
just
my
smiling.
corpse shin.
No, just lying in bed with Synth, just cuddling, all lovey-dovey, yeah, all that thing that people hate. I know. I can't
Yeah.
help it, okay? I'm in love. I can't help
Or
it.
lonely.
Deal
We
with
are
it.
in love,
Oh,
and we don't have
Yes.
to hide anything.
Yes.
I love
You
Gothic
don't dare.
Librarian, and I want to tell it to the whole world. I love her. She
Exactly.
is
Here's
the most
lonely.
amazing woman I could have found.
And he is
Okay, I'm
my perfect angel, and I love him to that. And he's my soulmate, and I'm gonna love him forever.
You are my life, babe. You
I
are
hate
my
to
life.
say
And
this,
you're
but I
my
hate you
life.
guys in this moment.
It's okay. I know that people will
Oh.
hate us.
Yeah,
I'd be
there's probably a little
surprised
cringe going
if
on.
they didn't, because I know. I've been there, like hating couples, being like, ugh, do you really have to? But I mean, I just can't contain myself.
Yeah, I
so,
did
So
the
yeah.
same.
lonely
So
here.
I
I'm
understand.
sorry,
if
but
someone's doing that.
like, just deal with it,
The
people.
love gets
Just
the better
deal
of
with
me.
it.
Deal with fine. Asshole.
Yeah.
Swan wave.
We're lonely here.
Oh well, you're still young.
You're still young. You'll
not.
find someone. Just
Yeah.
don't focus on it too much. You will usually find them when you're least expecting it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I sure as hell wasn't expecting Gothic to be my significant other the first time we, talked
Yeah,
to each
no,
other. And
no
like,
shit.
things.
You have to
I-
emphasize.
I was
No
married
shit.
back then, and
Yeah, no.
Exactly, she was married.
and I
Exactly.
thought I was happily married until I realized that I was falling for him, and that led me to wait. If I'm falling in love with someone else, does that mean that I'm not in love with my husband? And that's when I realized, yeah, we are not actually in love. We're like basically best friends, being roommates. And he
Yep.
agreed on that. So I mean, it wasn't just on my side, it was on his side too. We were like ships in the night. We were like best friends, being roommates, not husbands and wife. And yep, I mean, it happens. Oh well, we all screw up, but
No, I'm perfect.
oh,
You
sorry.
always perfection.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I think
You're
I would make the
fabulous.
best girlfriend.
Oh,
Yes, Shane best
April
girl.
said, Rainer, you're an amazing writer, sir. Yes, he is.
Oh yes, he is.
He
He's
is.
fabulous.
Sure, so is.
He is fantastic. He is amazing. Yes.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
He also makes sick footage and music and, of course, narrations, but his writings are really, really cool. So, yeah. What were we talking about before?
You were about to
that?
pass out.
Well, not pass out. I'm just saying that I'm tired. It's not like I am about to OD or something.
Well, that's it. That's how I work. I'm not tired until I pass out.
Nice.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
you know I'm healthy, right? Just I'm fine and then I'm not.
It's the same for me, don't worry. I don't need sleep until I just drop fucking dead.
Exactly. It's like
It's like
You can sleep
everything
when
is
you're dead.
I literally just go 4 days without sleep, and then suddenly, like, I'll just like
same.
I'll
Same.
panic. I'll
Fucking
have like
same.
a panic sleep for like 4 hours where I wake up and have like I'm fucked up. I'm like, holy shit, what's happening? And then I'm fine for another 4 days.
4 hours? Damn, that's generous. I have to bear with 1 or 2 hours on my usual routine. So damn, I envy you.
If I don't sleep at least 10 hours, I'm gonna be miserable. I'm like a cat.
How many days can you go without sleeping, Gothic?
Days? More like
Days?
minutes.
Are you sure you want to ask in days?
Okay,
Yeah.
weeks.
No.
No,
weeks,
like
Dragon.
more hours, or if not minutes.
Minutes. There you
Like
go.
you sleep
Minute.
every hour. 1 hour you're awake, the next you're sleeping.
Pretty much, yeah, like a cat. I told you, I'm a cat.
Mhm.
Those
I mean,
bastards.
okay, I sleep 10 hours every night pretty much, but then I spend the whole day in bed with my laptop because fuck sitting. I just lay down like a fucking lazy sloth. That's how
Damn.
fucking lazy I am. Yeah.
My
Dang
lazy
you.
sloth.
Hmm. Yes, you're
I
lazy
have to go to
sloth.
school.
Ha ha ha! Done that. I'm done with school.
So am I.
That's the good side of being this old. I'm fucking done with school. Fuck school. I served my time.
Like
No,
it's pretty
fuck
much
school.
jail.
Yes, it is. It is.
Is anyone Doctor, are you still in
being
school?
scared is
No,
in the
I've been out of school
chat.
since 2012.
Nice.
Damn. Like college or like high school?
Shut the fuck up a moment. Being scared is in the chat. Come on.
Ooh.
Sup, Bing.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Fuck.
And hey, yay. Well, yes, I was about to close it a couple of minutes ago, but I'm glad we still kept around, so we didn't miss fucking being scared in the chat. Holy shit. I mean, we had Swamp in the stream, now we have being scared in the chat. Holy crap, I'm so fucking flattered. Gothic, you plus pillow equals needs to happen. Don't worry, it will happen very soon, and for the next 10 hours or so, I will sleep like a sloth. Like a hibernating sloth. I don't think sloths hibernate, but I'm a special kind of sloth that hibernates. Yes. And I'm also a silly goose.
A very silly goose.
Mm. Oh,
I got
shit.
picture proof of that too.
Yes. Yes, because I made it.
Yes.
Yes, I think I can actually share that to the stream. Just give me a second. So to the people in the chat, for whatever reason, Synth started calling me his silly goose. So
Because you are silly goose.
so today I made this. This, yep. Yeah.
There you go. Art,
This-
modern art.
Yes, and this should be visible in the stream. Yes, yes, there it is now. Yes, people from the chat, that is my silly goose. I mean,
Let's eat it.
no,
But it's
Don't
food.
eat my silly goose.
it actually took me 30 minutes to get that because I first took a picture of the place where I usually am, then look for a picture of a goose, then applied all the accessories, and then I printed the picture and put it in front of the screen. So when he came back to Skype, instead of me against that pillow, he saw the silly goose against the pillow.
And he didn't notice.
And I started
It's like,
talking to
hey.
the silly goose.
Of course he didn't notice, because I'm a silly goose.
Not much of a difference there.
Oh, okay. Being scared has gotta get back to work. Have fun, everyone. Thank you so much for dropping by. It's always an honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a nice whatever time it is there.
It's Christmas over here.
It's about
Yes.
7:30 for me.
And hey,
It's
don't
Halloween.
forget about our collab. I know he hasn't, but I'm so excited about that, so I keep reminding him. Like, hey, you haven't forgotten about our collab, right? Same with Unit. And they're like, no, I haven't forgotten. Give me time. So, yeah, anyway, before I close this, anyone has any questions from the chat or whatever? Any final words?
Not that I know of, unless Chad has something to ask.
Chat, am I fabulous or what?
Of course, you're
No.
fabulous. Yeah.
Well, I'm asking, am I the most fabulous?
Final word.
Cuck.
Of course.
Yes, that's what I want on my grave, just cuck. Just like,
There's always a reason to be a
And
cuck.
underneath it, just don't ask, it's science.
The best things happen in the cuck.
Dark.
Okay,
What?
Stoneheart, Saga, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Sugar.
It's in
Um,
the
no,
just
Saga.
cucks that you may
As
find. The
How
cucks.
old are you all? Well, I'm shamefully 30, even though I
I'm 12.
look like 17 because I keep getting carded when I buy beer, and here it's 18, not 21, so I must look 17 at least. But yeah, I am 30. You guys, if you wanna say it, if not, it's okay.
I'm 26.
Shut
I'm
the
kidding.
fuck up.
Really?
I am
No,
12.
I'm not 26.
I still remain at that.
What?
What? Sid?
What?
What did you say?
Yeah, we didn't
I
hear
am
you.
12. I am 12. I'm 12. I'm sorry. My microphone
Ooh,
was a bit
hello.
far away. I'm 12. I said.
Okay,
Oh,
since
no.
they're being silly, I'm just gonna tell you, Synth is
13.
21. He's gonna be 22 at the end of the year.
I'm
Don't trust her.
16.
Shin is 16, and Dr. Creepypasta is, you said
42.
it yesterday,
I'm
23?
23.
23, yes,
Ah,
I remember
You're all
correctly.
gonna
Okay.
die before I do. That's what I
13
got to
or
laugh about.
30, Gothic, no.
I'll just be like,
13.
ha!
30, what? No, not 13, 30. Wait, I'm just gonna write it down. 30. 30.
30.
Yeah, because sometimes I got my numbers mixed up in English.
Yeah, I'm 16.
30.
Oh, wait, age, not inches. Oh yeah, still 16.
Yes, 30.
There's nothing wrong with being 30.
Do I sound 13? Wow, because I mean, like I say, lots of people think I'm 17 at least, but
Okay, well, that's
13,
creepy.
that would be a new record for me. I mean, holy shit.
I've been told
Gothic.
I sound and look like I'm 12, so no big deal.
I sound like a 14-year-old girl in an anime, but I think it's kind of creepy that you're 30, people think you sound 13, and also people think your voice sounds sexy. That's
Well,
Yeah.
strange combo.
It's not always the same person, and also I think he, she, whatever it was just
Whatever.
asking 13 or 30, because there is a good chance that I said 13 meaning 30, because I often fucked it up because I'm a moron.
It's one letter difference.
Well, I mean, the accent is,
Well,
you know, when you're saying 13 versus 30, it kind of sounds the same
Yeah,
with the accent.
but still, yeah. So, okay, so these were the last questions.
my final words are, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than...
Damn right. It's very, yes, damn right.
It's chocolate flavored.
And also, it's getting hot in here.
Take your clothes off
So
then.
take off this damn stream.
Wait, we're supposed to be wearing
then.
clothes while this was happening?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone who joined in the stream, who joined in the chat.
Butt cake.
Butt cake, yes, of
I'm
course.
reading the comments. Butt cake.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
everyone. Thank you everyone for joining. It was my pleasure. Of course, everyone in the chat. You're always wonderful. I appreciate you a lot. Thanks for sticking with me. When will your next live be? I have no idea because I have like stage fright, so I don't plan streams because otherwise I freak out. So I just go with improv streams like today. So who knows? Who knows? Seriously. But yeah, once again, thank you everyone. And of course, since this was not just my random stream, but most importantly of all, it was the Synthetic Alien 100 subscribers celebration. Everyone make sure you are sub to him, and if you're not, go sub to him. And whether you are or not, make sure you have watched all of his videos because they are all very good. He puts a lot of effort into them.
Thank you for putting
Shoots
up with me and my voice, everyone. Just saying.
shoots his own footage, and he's very, very precise with it all, which is why he doesn't upload more, because he wants everything to be really, really good. Unlike a lot of other people that just say, yeah, good enough, and upload. Me,
Me.
so yeah, go subscribe to him. Like I said, I'm not saying this just because he's my boyfriend and I love him to death, but he really is fucking amazing, and he's so underrated, and he deserves to like reach 500 subs in the next 2 weeks or something. So
It's a
go
nice dream to
subscribe to him.
have.
Go subscribe to him. Share his channel. Anything.
Spread it
And
like a plague, guys.
what?
What?
Okay.
Spread it.
And
Take.
yes.
Never mind.
Spread it like
Okay.
an STD.
Yes. Okay.
There we go.
What a
All
nice note to end on. Okay, that was it. Thank you again, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good night, good morning, good whatever time it is there.
Thanks for putting up with
I'm going to
me
sleep.
and us people.
Good night,
I
Doctor.
appreciate it. I love you.
Good night,
And I also
people.
didn't burp.
Right. Okay. Good night. Bye bye. Thank you.
Nighty night.
Bye-bye.